Mm, 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 mm. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, nice. Dude, I fucking, of course, I start coughing. I start coughing as soon as, like, 5 minutes before stream. Oh my god. My throat. My throat, dude. Holy shit. Just make sure everything's good. Honestly, I'm in the mood to play Sonic Unleashed. I haven't played that game in so long, right? I feel like I just have not played that game in so long. And I don't know how this stream's gonna go, mainly because of the new collab. Well, everybody will probably be busy, so who knows? Who knows what's gonna be? All right, today collab comes out, which I'm very excited for. Kinda, honestly. Okay, I say kinda, but like, cause like a lot of the games I looked on there, for example, like Hat in Time. I know those games, but I never played them, so I don't have like, what's the wording? I don't have like the nostalgia that most people would have for it. There's some games on there that I really do like, and I'm very curious, especially on how difficulty is gonna go. Right, I'm very interested to see how the difficulty is gonna slide into it. So that's something to be contested, and we'll have to see. I did download it. I actually forgot about it for a second. I actually did forget about it for just a little bit. So luckily everything should be fine. I also went ahead and updated every other collab we had. So hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. I did see there's like 700 people in like Celeste category, which is crazy. That's a lot of people. At least like nowadays. I mean, like, let me see who, like, because before that I didn't see as much in there. Twink, okay. Hello Ghost, hello Pico. Let me see. Because I know, like, for example, people like Parrot Dash are live. I know that for sure. Yeah, they're playing the crossover clip. I can imagine almost any. I would imagine a lot of people would be playing. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I don't know if Sal's gonna be on today. I know he was debating on it. Well, I was debating very loosely. Very loosely. I'm more, honestly, I'm very curious into like, what's not curious? Hype, kind of. Or I wouldn't say, I don't know. I'm very wanting to see how the Celeste, or not Celeste, Jump Dash portion in this is going to be. It'll be interesting. We wanted to play Minecraft. I talked to him about that. I don't know if he's talked to you about doing something, about doing like a 24-hour server. I did talk to him about that, which it would be interesting. He said it might be like, because yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're getting ammo for tomorrow. Which I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. We're gonna see. It's gonna be raining too as well. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't think it'd be that bad, unless like it like does heavy rain. Then I could see it causing problems and issues. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what we're gonna be shooting. I know he said he's gonna bring a lot less than he brought last time. Oh well, oh wait, Silent Hill. Wait, Silent Hill F is on sale. Publisher games. Oh, it is. Interesting. Interesting. Probably should look at some new sales. What the fuck is this? I didn't know they made a game. The fuck? They made a game? I didn't know they made a game. Also, this is thing. It's gonna take a while to load in. Remember, like, I know when that first came out, it kind of became a little controversial because when I believe it came out like right after Fairy Tail just ended on their anime, and the consensus for that was it looks very it looks like exactly because like the main characters do look almost exactly like Natsu and Lucy. I think that was the name. I'm not too sure. And some people had issues, and some people liked it. I don't remember. I just remember that shit was like 12 episodes. I finished it, or I was trying to read it as well, but just kind of didn't get anywhere. I haven't really checked up on that anime series in a while, but granted, I also kind of haven't checked in with um, what do you call it? I have not checked in at all with um. Oh shit! I don't have chat on. Oh, I forgot to put chat on. Hold up. Also, I think my sound is off. No, it's not. Okay. I forgot to put chat. Oh my god, how dare I? I just looked over, I see the loading part, and I'm like, oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. Right, that should be. When is the that is my okay. Hello, cave. Hello, hello. Hope we're doing well. And we are here. One mod failed to load. Oh yeah, it's the crossover club. Oh, it's gonna make it's gonna make me restart the fucking. I just remember because it's gonna do the command thing, isn't it? Maybe, maybe not. Always come to an Elrias stream. Okay, don't no. Okay, okay. What does it come? I mean, like, well, come. Like, okay. Now you got me thinking of like a whale and a coming. Also, why the fuck is it so quiet? Downloading. Oh shit! I probably should have done this before getting on stream. We're 1%. Oh, I come to every Elrias stream except for one. Okay, that's crazy. Doritos. Anytime I see the Doritos peak, I'm pretty sure I get reminded of your first chat, which is like I'm pretty sure it was literally just a Dorito, if I recall correctly. How long is this gonna take? Oh my god, this is gonna take. We're gonna be here for a while. We are gonna be here a bit. Well, in that case, hope you all are having a good day. Um, I'm a little excited to see how the collab's gonna go, and yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not too sure. Currently right now, like come on, I've only done the most I've ever done was not even heart side intermediate. So, oh god, I haven't even. I don't know. I was gonna go at least. I'm hoping it's like kind of like a has lobbies. I don't know how they're gonna go about it. I would like to look at it, but like I can't. I have 89% left to wait. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this. I kind of forgot about the dependencies. Well, I guess that is on me. So that's fair. That's fair. Also, I did figure out something like apparently where I'm at there is McDonald's has like a Grinch meal and apparently gets socks. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. I got green socks from this from a fucking fast food restaurant, which is very weird. Because my roommate wanted it. Yeah, spam tastes pretty good. Spam does not taste that bad. As much as I know people call like it's like really bad and everything. Honestly, I made it like a spam sandwich once while my dad made it. It was pretty good, genuinely, actually pretty fucking good.
Elrias, femboy Hooters or tomboy Hooters?
Why have I never thought of tomboy Hooters? Wait a minute, hold up. Tomboy Hooters sounds genuinely like a great idea. That genuinely sounds like an amazing idea. I guess I'll put something in the background. Until we're waiting. I've never thought of that. I mean, obviously, granted, I say a third option, goth, goth Hooters or whatever you fucking call that. I think that would be better. I think a goth Hooters would be pretty fucking cool. Guys, I think my PC is going to. Let's hope I don't crash on anything. Hello, Jersey. Hello. It's the guy. Yeah, it's definitely the guy that's waiting on the download because I forgot about this part. Okay, so yeah, what am I coming into? What's the collab? Celeste has so apparently new mod pack came out that was released that is called the crossover collab that has a whole bunch of like games that has I guess like it's kind of levels. So yeah, I thought Elrias was a GIF. Oh sorry, girl. Why is it GIF? Girl, girl. What the? Okay, I can't read clearly. Um, I mean, I pretty honestly, I remember back when I was playing Call of Duty a lot. I I constantly got called a girl because my name. I guess the way people were thinking Elrias would be a girl name or something like that. Um, to the point where I put girl in my clan tag just to fuck with people. I think it doesn't help that I have a high pitched voice, so kind of feeds in that. I filmed today while going. Oh, what is this funny moment do entail? I keep getting distracted. I'm just checking. It'd be
You
so
should do
funny.
a stream where you catfish boys.
Okay, I don't think I have the feminine charm to do that though. That's the thing. I don't have any charm. I can't riz anybody. Okay, much less my own like gender. I definitely can't. I was doing going I was doing going out and or what? Wait, I was listening to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for some reason. I lost it at one of the last rooms and I did the quote, "You lose, it's all there, black and white, clear as crystal." I've never watched the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like the original. I never watched that one. Celeste, it keeps crashing. From what? Did you do the new collab? Did you watch the show? I was okay. To be fair, I said I was gonna do it tomorrow. So I did finish my show though. To your eternity, I finished that. Ellis is a girl. Yeah, like GIF. Yes, Ellis is a GIF confirmed. Yes, I am a GIF. My voice is high pitched too. Trust me. Ghost, your fucking voice is not. Fuck off. All right, I'm here getting not every debuff, but like I'm getting like everything against me. It's GIF. Oh, we're going with the GIF and GIF. I don't even remember how I just say both. Honestly, I just say fucking both of them because I can't figure it out. I can't wear makeup due to my skin being too sensitive. I might have amnesia since I've experienced flaky skin multiple times before. It's not diagnosed. Maybe. I mean, do you want to? I mean, I would say like if you definitely want to. I only done a crossover collab. Damn, damn, your PC did not like it, huh? I mean, if you want to, I'd definitely say definitely go to the doctor to see if that's the case.
Elrias is Jif peanut butter.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a peanut butter called Jif. Like they're pretty fucking sure there is, right? If I recall, that's how it's spelled.
I got a disease thingy where I
Yeah,
get sinus infections a lot, my doctor told me today.
this thing. Oh, let me- I just. Oh wait, hold up. I just realized something. I've been putting background music for my own self, but I didn't put it for for you guys. I just realized I did that. I didn't realize I did that. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. There you go. It should yeah. I'm just putting something in the background until we get this fucking shit sorted. I think what I got is sign of infection where my doctor told me today. Wait, I signed. Oh, that's not okay. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know, there's C pops. What's C pops? I type on the game. Is there something else I'm gonna have to learn? Please tell me no. I can't wait to get at least intermediate over it, and I can go to advanced lobby. I'm excited for that. I don't know if we'll finish that tomorrow, but we're gonna see. I forgot, what am I doing Sunday? Oh no, I'm not doing this tomorrow. I'm doing Celeste Crossover on Saturday. It says Strat and not in strawberry jam. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be good to learn. I'm surprised it's not. I thought Celeste Strawberry Jam would have everything, honestly. Okay, that's a lot of information. Yeah. Going in. Speedrun tools, style mass helper, restart in. Ah, now. Oh, hold up. Everything till GM. Oh. No, we'll see how far I can go. I don't know. But I suppose this helped me at least like with strawberry jam. At least I get a break, but to get to play Celeste. So it'll be, I hope you. What is that supposed to mean? You hope me? I what? Don't do geometry dash? Why not? Is it bad? Is it like a hard level? Your Celeste crashes. Oh, I'm gonna be fine. It's not gonna crash. Discord, please now. What did you send me? A girl reacts to Gunner mods. What the fuck? I don't want to, honestly, I kind of want to see that to see what the reaction would be to the Jenny mod, because the Jenny mod is crazy. I watched it for 4 hours today. What? The collab? Already? Damn. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Okay, wait a minute. I see the loading thing. Don't crash. Do not crash on me. Okay, I don't think it crashed. Okay, send a crash. Cool. JD, you watched 4 hours of Geometry Dash? Do Hollow Knight? How does it work though? So let's see. All right, we got all the mods in. I guess we'll fuck it do online. Surely nothing bad will go with that. Disconnected. I don't even know if I'm on. Oh well. I guess we make a new save file. So I'm gonna be crossover club. There you go. Wait for me. No, I am being left out. Are you being left out? Let me see if the mod the things even work. I don't think it. Oh, how do they online? Yeah, it's not connecting. I can't do online. Are you? Oh, okay. Bro, shut up, you ain't. Oh, okay, they have fucking Nightbot on your ass. Show the class what I sent. I'm not gonna show a fucking 13-minute video, 14-minute video. Reconnection delayed. I'm guessing this is not gonna work. Something is wrong, or Jump Dash X music. I haven't played Jump Dash in, it's not been that long. It has been down. I'm at 96%. Wait for me. Watch my new video. Well, they just got in, so we're probably, I'll definitely watch that then. Let's see if we do maybe guess. It doesn't even say if it's on or not. don't know why. All right, let's hit the new video. Let me get on. Let's see. What did you silver today? You silvered a change of direction, expert lobby. Hold on, let me change it. Also, this could be a little insight to see how the new lobbies are. Already seems complicated. Granted, nothing I've never seen. That it's expert. I know. I can see the title. It says expert lobby. I know. I know I can't read. I know, but I promise I can. I do have reading comprehension. Did that thing have spikes on it? Oh, that confused the fuck out of me. That would confuse the fuck out of me. Look at the top right of the YouTube page. Cool glitch. Top right. That room is so fun. Really? That's a fun room? I have dream blocks and I love dream blocks. I'm doing double bosses on Silk Song. How are you doing double bosses on Silk Song? Like the video on the top right. Oh, the biggest stuff we just found. Oh, that was really short. That was really fucking short. Damn. I'll probably save it to later. I'm interested to see like other speed running aspects. All right. Now I think we're ready for Celeste. Hold up. Watch the 20 seconds. It was like it's an 8-minute video. Okay, I think we're good. Look, I want to play the collab. I want to play games. Never mind, you are a bad person. Okay, that's fucking crazy. Just because of that, I'm a bad person. Also, so I guess we're not doing online. I want to play games. Okay, it's not the fuck I said. Right? I did not say I want to play games. I want to play games. Yeah, fuck it. It doesn't work. Just spam it. Well, clearly it doesn't want to work. Damn, that kind of sucks. I wonder. I'm guessing they just don't have just not working. All right. You say fun. And I guess we'll rename it to Crossover. No, bro. Oh, but no. Okay, okay. I'm aware of that. Okay, but your typing speed super fucking low. Don't expect anything too grandiose. Also, it sounds low to me. Okay, I say it sounds low to me, and then it just like kind of ramps up. Let me make sure the volume mix is good. Where I don't like the fucking new setup that Microsoft does. All right. Mods. Oh, you put up mod. I haven't even modded Silk Song. Oh, this is cool. Little area. I saw cars in the back. Okay. Got a couch. Okay, that is nothing. You found 10G. What is this? What the fuck? Oh, fuck yeah. I don't know what the fuck a 10G is, but I found 10G. Go outside. I can go on the computer. Obviously, me myself be in the computer. Intel error codex other self not found. Booting into. I'm guessing there's a lot of references that I'm just not. I didn't see. I had fucking slow ass reading. Barry OS. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, hold up. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So so you just like interesting pictures. What's on pictures? Super Mario. Oh, like Minecraft. Okay, that's pretty cool. Why does Celeste doesn't want to work? Damn. Look at that. Mine's working perfectly fine. They got what is Dash-ish? They got Portal. They got Tetris. Capper. I don't know what the Capper is. Terraria. Minecraft. Deltarune. I don't know this game. Hollow Knight. Subnautica. I heard of Hat in Time. I don't know what Hat in Time is. They got fucking brutal assertions in this. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I guess. Or me. Oh, I literally have this on my list to play. Kings of Thieves. I've never played it, but I've seen so many ads for that. So fucking many. Deltarune, Earthblade. Earthblade, if I remember, that was the one that looked really pretty. It's steels. I know what that is. Can I? How do I leave? Oh, you got like a mouse and everything. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I actually didn't know that. What's outside? HK, please lower the game audio. All right, let me lower the game audio. All right, please, I beg you to watch this. Hello. Watch it. What? Okay, what does it even you want me to watch? Let me see. What the fuck does it even you want me to watch? If you're gonna let me. It's the 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes, motherfucker. You've been streaming for 30 minutes already. I haven't even played the fucking damn game.
Just do it. We all want it.
Fine. Okay. You guys win. All right, make sure. Yeah. All right, cool.
Do it,
Don't call me
Twib.
Twink. Oh, fuck. Why did I feel like it doubled for a second?
I
Yeah.
don't consent to this.
Neither do I, but they want it. You can't hear shit? Oh, fuck off. I forgot to do that shit. Because I swap it over to that. Hold up. Where is that? Right here. Here. Okay.
Skips and
Fucking off.
You often just skip small portions of any given chapter.
Fucking
One of
okay.
the more broken chapters in this game is the 9th chapter.
Let me fuck off real quick.
It
Oh, okay.
already had
All
its
right, just
fair share of ridiculous
like I
times.
know it has this where it does like
The
you keep your double
castle
dash in
Reese
mid.
found just the other day is something that I will just let speak for itself.
Higher volume. You want me to higher the volume? Okay. The fuck is? What? Is this a strategy? What?
Improvements made by others from the TASing community, this chapter is now completed in under 2 minutes for the TAS. Compare that to
Hold up. The fuck?
what the current world record by regular human speedrunners is.
Hi, Billy Mays here. Oh my god, it's the optically.
This is by far the biggest skip in this game's
That's
history.
fucking crazy.
Not
That's like the
even
beginning too,
close.
isn't it?
So, what exactly happened here? How is Madeline at the end of the chapter so quickly? And what exactly was she doing? And how did that work? Well, let's dive into that. First, before
I've already seen
explaining
that.
this
I've got to
at
see.
all,
I have seen
let's
this on my
talk briefly
recommended.
about the 3 ways that you can finish this chapter.
Okay.
One is grabbing the Madeline orb in the final room, triggering the final
Hamburger.
cutscene.
Exactly.
The other is grabbing the orb in the Moonberry room that also launches
Also,
into
hello,
the
Nick.
final
Hope you're
cutscene.
doing well.
And for the final one, the one relevant to the skip, is the end
Mhm.
of the Golden Berry room. If you have no idea what a Golden Berry is, it's a collectible
Wait, the Golden Berry has a different room? Wait, it does?
scene. And for the final one, the one relevant to the skip, is the end of the Golden Berry room.
There's a Golden Berry. I didn't know that. What the fuck?
If you have
Only
no
in
idea what a
Farewell?
Golden
That's kind
Berry
of cool
is,
though.
It's a
That's really
collectible
cool.
you unlock after beating a certain chapter. To collect them, you need to beat the entirety of a chapter deathless. For this final chapter of the game, they made a special room that you get teleported into when getting to the end that you have to complete as
Jesus
well
Christ,
to be able to
flashbang.
collect it. But if you get teleported into this room, where even is this room relative to the others? Well, we can just look at the debug map and it's
like all over
quite
there.
far out of the way. But if you look closely, the top is horizontally aligned with the early rooms of Farewell.
Is it basically you're putting yourself super fucking fast, so you're getting all the way towards like that last checkpoint that go up? Is that what I'm getting from this right now?
Just a simple 130,000 pixels away. So
That's
the way
so
to get to
fucking
that room
far.
would require moving 130,000 pixels in a single frame to cross the void in between.
That's fucking nuts.
Or around 8 million speed in the more commonly used pixels per second unit. And this is what happens here. Melon builds up speed
But
to
how you
8 million speed.
But how are you building that up?
Normally, it's
Because
not
then you're just
possible
dashing,
for
going
this
down,
speed
and
to build up
grabbing it.
speed like this. So let's talk about why that is the case and what exactly is happening to build up that humongous amount of speed. First, if you noticed, these so-called moon blocks move around. This
Yeah,
is why
I assumed that was
going
gonna
to
be a cause of that.
to wait for the blocks to be in the right position. But they also get affected by Madeline dashing into them, which is a nice little abusable quirk for speed retention. How Madeline's speed works with walls is that the speed she has when colliding with a wall will be set to 0, but will be refunded if she has air in front of her in the next 5 frames. This normally is
That's
achieved
how that
just
works.
moving past a corner quickly. But what moonblocks allow is for the block to move and then have a pixel of air between Madeline and the wall to be able to refund her speed. One issue is that these blocks can move to the left.
But how do you
as
get
well.
more?
This is why the jellyfish are important. You might have already wondered how there are 2 jellyfish in the room. Re-entering the room respawns the jellyfish, and having 2 is required for this skin.
Oh, it
You
is?
see one landing on the block, and the other on the jump-through platform. Each of the jellyfish serve a different purpose. The first one, the one on top of the block, will change the update order of the block. Within a frame, operations of the game still follow a specific order. In this case, Lucid found out that a moon block made of multiple segments with attached entities
Or you
like
have 15
jump-through
GF10.
platforms counted as
Okay.
its own
Oh, my
segment,
bad. You're making me watch
will
this.
have each segment move separately. And wherever a so-called rider is on, will move first. Riders can be anything that can ride on top of it, be it the player, so Madeline, or an object like a jellyfish. Let's look just at the bottom.
I'm guessing that would
right
also
pixel of
count as like
Madeline's
anything else like
hitbox
Theo
to
as well.
simplify it. So normally, if Madeline would stand on a jump through that is attached to a moon block, the platform would move first, dragging Madeline alongside it because the platform has a rider on it and has the moon block properties. Then after that, the block is following, so that at the end of the frame, there is no pixel gap between Madeline and the block, killing her speed as there's no gap between her and the wall to use retained speed after a few frames. Now if you put
Madeline loves that wall too much.
it would also count as a rider.
I didn't think
Because
about
there
that.
are 2 entities, the platform and the block with a rider, they would then have the same priority. The one that
Okay.
moves first in the frame in this situation is determined by how the level was created. We can only make assumptions on how the level was created, but regardless, the block will
Is
move
this
first in
geometry?
specific situation. This means the block moves
interesting.
left by a pixel first, moving Madeline alongside it, then the platform would move with Madeline on top of it, creating a
Oh.
1 pixel gap at the end of the frame, allowing for getting your retained speed back, as there is a pixel of air in front of Madeline now. This all is just
Okay,
to stop
so
the
that's why
block
you
while
need
it's
that.
moving to the left while keeping our speed. For it to move to the right is what we need to build up more speed, while not having the retained speed run out.
Average
The
moon
second
block
key is
behavior.
not for its rider
Basically.
functionality, but to be able to grab it to stall out the
Moon
block
blocks are
moving to the left.
interesting concept
It's
to me
not
more now,
perfectly
Ma.
moving a pixel each frame, and it also slows down when getting to the end of its left movement.
Does this also mean you have a limit
So
amount of frames to
basically
move
the
to
same pixel
like
for
to
long enough
bring
for the
more
retained
speed in?
speed timer to run out. Meaning it wouldn't move us enough to be able to have 1 pixel of air between the block and Madeline. Grabbing the jelly can stall this out, as the block can still move during the
That's why the
animation,
jellyfish is
and
there.
the speed is maintained while we grab it.
That's interesting.
Now you saw all the dashes done here, but what do these even do? How dashes interact with all this, and what even allows us to build up speed in the first place, is the 1.2 speed modifier for down diagonal dashes. Normally,
That's
the
why
speed
they're
runs
crouching.
out at the end of the dash when doing dashes on the ground like
Or
here.
not crouching, but it's the after dash thing.
But the speed retention
I did not know.
comes
Okay, I
into
didn't know it
play.
did that 1.2
You reset
multiplier.
your speed fully by jumping out of it.
Mhm.
And then you get your speed back afterwards from the speed retention.
And you just keep on.
Also maintain your speed from grabbing a jelly, as cancelling a dash with grabbing an object like a jelly also keeps your speed, and then you walk back into the block to get the speed retention to refresh and drop the jelly afterwards.
And then you just keep on
loop
adding.
these actions over
That's
and over,
that's
that means
so
you
interesting.
1.2 speed modifier
A
twice
solo
per
clash.
loop until you get 8 million.
We're learning
speed.
basically geometry.
While this was performed by using TAS, so just writing
TAS be making a speed bank economy.
Yeah.
It was only a matter of time until a human performed this unassisted. With pause buffering to make the frame
So
per
it's
input
possible
easier,
for a human to
and a
do
slightly
this?
simpler setup to build up speed that uses the same principles talked about earlier.
Woo!
Are you fucking serious?
With a skip like
You can
this,
actually do
you will
that?
see what the future is holding in store for us. Speedrunners will always find a way to break a game.
The video
if they
guy talks
find the
weird. It might be just
opportunity
because of
after all.
accent. No, you can't. He cheated. Okay, that sounds fucking insane. If a real person could do it, the Celeste community is nuts. You guys are, yeah. You guys pretty much are. Genuinely fucking nuts. That's really fucking cool. You played Minecraft cheats to Celeste? Okay, I see. Alright, can I actually play the game now? Play the game. Star fruits have a shape of a star, hence the name. They do become popular with Stardew Valley. You play any games? Don't play. Just looking what shiny fruit have there. Oh, you get what the dialogue. Okay. That's my super gamer girl completionist reward. Oh wow. It's like reminding the gamer music is louder than your voice. Celeste, see that works now? Okay. Okay, I'll put it on. Do I need to put my voice lower or higher or... Oh, music. Oh, that's right. The music. Really? The music is louder? The game is louder? I'll put it there. Hopefully that's better. They're rewarded to those who can clear the games without being hit once. Oh, I'm fucking... fuck no, I'm not doing that. Starfruits have a ship... okay. Do you have strawberries? Sorry, we just ran out. We could just, you can still impress your friends though from, through video game though. So there's no strawberries. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Oh no, that's it. Turn up your voice. Hold up. Okay. Right now we're just getting everything sorted with my, with everything. Okay. Is that better? Did we sound better? Is this all good? Oh yeah, let's turn CNET on. Let's see. There we go. Now we got it working.
Turn up your voice.
And chat is off. Wait, what? Chat? No, chat is on there. Yeah, chat is up. At the point, just keep your okay. 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 Do I need? All right. I don't even have my microphone near me. All right. At this point, I don't even have my mic. Like, maybe we'll lower it just a little bit. Read in-game chat, please. Orange juice. Yes. Orange. What's? I haven't had orange juice in a while. Oh, it's arcade. What's this? Oh my god, an orange juice just fell out without inserting any coins. You feel lucky today. Oh, cool. Oh. Booting up. Welcome. Point 0. Money 10G. Here's a little gift for new customers. You receive 5G. Oh, fuck yeah. I got 15 now. We hope to see you soon. Bro, got a first try. What the fuck? What do you mean? What? I recommend using a headset. I mean, I have a headset on. I'm getting collab right now. Oh, hell yeah. I had to do that 10 tries to get that OJ. I got first try. Hello, gamers. Staff is currently out on shipment retrieval. We apologize for any inconvenience. Why not play a game while waiting? Thank you for continued patronage. Management. Okay, what's over here? What's this? What are you? It sure is a nice day not to be it sure is a nice day not to be having a nice day. Go away or don't. Okay, kind of rude. Nothing. What is orange juice? Okay, I guess we just go ahead and start doing. Actually, wait, can I get to the left? I do like how like the music kind of goes somber. There's like a future between Celeste and Stardew Valley. Ah, funny. There's a collab on them. I did see actually. Yeah, I did see here Celeste on a collaboration with the Stardew Valley level in here. Hey, take a break from Minecraft and you'll hear I built some redstone circuits that can do tons of cool stuff. If you want to play together, we can make a server or something. I'm literally talking about making a server with a friend. Literally did that not that long ago. I didn't know that. Yeah, she even mentioned it herself. I'm currently doing the Stardew Valley. I've never played it before. I'm debating if I should put that for the next year for the 100 games.
Play HK, play HK, play HK.
I'm going. Press F2. Oh, you got like the F2 to boot up BIOS. Oh no, it's actually though the run setup. You get your boot menu as F11. That's weird. Wait for me. All right, I'm waiting. All right, how much longer do you have left? Yeah, this is pretty cool though. They got like Subnautica, textures, Portal, Kings of Thieves. I've seen so much of the fucking ads for Kings of Thieves back then. My Mountain. What's My Mountain? Oh, okay. Old selfie. Oh, that's cool. Look at the family. Oh, that's interesting. I like the OS. It's actually really cool. Cursor type? Oh, I can choose my cursor type. Oh, it's a lock. Isn't it a mobile game? What? Kings of Thieves? Yes. Show score, sound, mini jest stats. What does that mean? Font type. 2, 3. Where's 1? Where the fuck is 1? Like there's not even 1. Basic teal. Okay, so we have to get something. I'm guessing later on. Stats. So this tells you like all the levels, I'm guessing. Wait, that's all the levels? Really? Celeste Dash. I want to play that. I want to play that one. No remote, but no Mother 3. I know a remote is gonna be. This one is good. I know. I never play a game. It's gonna be a game that we are playing next year though, for sure. The numbers start with H2. If I'm not there in 5 minutes, go on. All right. I'll be. What's display? Point display. Oh, this is my point display. Oh. Oh, is that my actual time? It is my actual time. Let's see. Credits. What's my mountain? Users, Natty, documents. Okay, I'm gonna snip chat. Ooh. Is this actual stuff that you can, I guess, see like actual chats in the game? That's kind of cool. concept art. Oh, wait, there's concept. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. They put concept art on here. I don't know if or is any good. I only know it by name. I don't know anything about it either, but I did hear it's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty cool to have concept art on the computer. I like that. PC variants. They got Minecraft, Geometry Dash. Look at Transmount on the right. Where's that? Where'd that be? Not a computer? Oh. Hold up. Let's leave. Unless I missed it. Also, I'll see comma 2. What was in the background? That's stupid. Why not skip? I just realized there's something up here. Oh, there's a climbing animation. Oh, hold up. Okay. That sounds really weird to say in a climbing game. I'm aware. But like in this kind of form when you're on the computer. Oh, okay. I saw some, actually, I did see some. Actually, wait, there was something in the back over there I could have done. I wonder what happens. I mean, nothing happens if you press F2, right? Oh, I can skip the cutscene though. Oh, okay. Okay, that would have been helpful. Oh, I see it now. I see it. I see. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a cool Easter egg. No, I tried to crush my cat. Damn, it doesn't. I granted, I don't understand. This is pretty big, if I recall. What was I snooping in again? I was on my mountain, right? C drive, users, Maddie. We were in this one. So what's music? Oh, okay. Oh, you could change it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let it turn off. Okay. I was like, I turned it off by accident. Downloads. What did Burbs get? My script. According to all. Oh my fucking god. There's no way they'll put the fucking B movie in here. Green Hawker. And they fucking changed it? Are you fucking kidding me? They put a fucking parody of the B movie in here. It's the fucking script. I know we're gonna play HK. We're going to. Oh, okay. Hold up. Fucking hell. Okay, let's go and play HK. Dude, the fucking entire B movie script is crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. All right. New game. Ruins of Hollowness. That by, I guess your name. That's a lot of people. All right. Oh, okay. I know we're going back to look for strawberries again. I'm going to send Theo next time. Wait, I can't dash or climb? Then it doesn't look like I can climb and break out. Wait, I can't climb? Look, there's something hidden inside their grass. Oh, wait. I've tried this. Okay, I didn't see anything, but I'll try to look in the chat. My bad. Maybe this can help me out some way. So I can't dash. Higher beings, these words for you alone. Your great sword marks you among us. Use your nail to bounce off the spikes and attack enemies. Bind this under mod option to help config. Okay. That kills me? What the fuck? What did I die from? Oh, I see the spikes now. Oh. Okay, what the fuck do we do? You need to bind in the menu. Okay, what was it? Mod option, deeper config. Mod options. Oh, Crossfire Club. Okay.
Among Us.
Oh yes, Among Us. Why does that take so long? Controller config. See Tetris? What? What did it? What up? Am I fucking stupid? Mod options. It's in the coupler. Let me see. I don't know where the fuck that would be. Okay, here it is. Freeze nail freeze frames. Nail binding. Okay. It's RB. Oh, that's interesting. We get a nail. Okay, I'm gonna move it to X then. Controller. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have the fucking pogo. Oh, okay. I'm already a god at pogoing. Okay, that just a. The range is pretty high though. Are you okay? Look, I'm just warming up. Okay, I'm not used to it. Okay, it's just, it's a little buggy. See that? It's a little buggy. There we go. Fuck. There's like no music too. I'm gonna have to wait till I get like maybe. Are we getting like? I wonder what the music's gonna be. I'm guessing later on. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so every game is gonna have their own, I'm guessing, mechanics to it. That's gonna be interesting to me then. Fuck. Fuck. I do jobs is tiring of a sleep 3 hours. You should get some more sleep. I know you said you have insomnia, but damn. That's not a lot of sleep. I can barely run. I can only function if I'd have to have a bare minimum of 4. I can't. I know you can't. I know. Read game chat. I'm trying. It's hard to read. Okay. Now I wonder if Paper Mario flips you 3D. That'd be interesting. I never played Paper Mario, but I always hear that it was actually really good. No, it isn't. Okay, it is very hard. Okay. Fuck. Oh. Damn it. I was like, wait a minute. Thanks for the advice. So, yes, the advice. Just sleep. Just sleep. Again, like I said, I will always admire your worth ethic, Jersey. Not a lot of people like to work nowadays. Okay, I think we hit the first one, then we go in, or like I'm doing the second one. Jeez, I feel like I'm gonna get hit right there. I saw someone named Bob with an FD, and I thought it's a boob, and I'm like, hold up, what? That's a crazy name. Just someone just be out named Boob here. Wait, oh wait, was that a wait? I just realized, was that a grub? Is that a grub over there? I don't like this. What's up? Fuck you, Pico. Okay, this is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hard. Oh, fuck off. What's the... Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I was doing wrong. I see what I was doing wrong. When you have exploring berries mod, the grub explodes. It's blood. What? You just exploded the fucking
My
grub?
favorite part of the day is just sitting on the bus with AirPods in because it just feels very life stop you're waiting. It's kinda stimulating, kinda not. It's amazing.
Interesting. Can't say I've ever done that. Mainly because I don't ride the bus. You need a crouch jump? Crouch jump? The fuck's a crouch jump? Okay. That's okay. I understand what obviously what you're implying. Just do that. Hold down when you're pressing to jump. Was that actually? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. I didn't realize it kept your thing like that. So, okay, that makes it way easier. That makes it way easier. Easy. Oh, I gotta save him all the way. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta save him all the way? Ah, I thought it was gonna be like an actual grub. Fuck. The blood is still there. That's fucking crazy. Although I do like it that that made it where interactable with other mods. It's kind of cool. Fuck off. I'm keeping doing it. No, they didn't. Oh, they did. What? Just makes it look like it then? There we go. Easy. Easy. I enabled juice. I like we both died at the same fucking time. How? What do you mean how? How what? There we go. Where's the music? Higher being, these words are you for you alone. Beyond lies the kingdom of hollowness. Chart these lands using your map. Find the map watching customer config. Okay. Now we need to fucking find the map. Like strawberries juice when explodes. Ah. Okay. This makes it seem like it. Oh my god, Kingdom's Edge. I know, right? Customer collab. Config map button. Okay, it's my left bumper. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And it's already updated, so we don't need any charms. This is interesting. My expertise in Hollow Knight is gonna pay off now. How is this Celeste? It's because it's made in Celeste. It's Elderbug. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well by one by one into the caverns below. I am still struggling as always to read. Used to be there, a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fallen into ruin. Long fallen into ruin, yet it still draws folks into steps. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I assure you, used to seek your dreams down. Not really, I just want to get home. Just passing by. Well, watch out. It's a sticky air that fills this place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers run with their memories. You may forget you wish to leave. You may forget all that you ever knew. Perhaps dreams are such great things after all. Many used to come hoping this kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollowness, it was once called. Supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. This is not how Elder Bucks talk. Elder Bucks talk. Yeah, it's not too. It's like, what's the word? It's like close. I love the image of the top left. We don't talk. They don't speak. They won't be quarrel. What? He was in the trailer. What? He was in the trailer. Prefer effect? What is prefer effect? Oh, can you enter anywhere? Oh no, I can't go into a Zelda shop. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, so I just realized you jump. Wait, you jump when you do this. Oh, hold up. Is it because I have my jump bind to this? It is. Oh, okay. There we go. Fix it. Another celebrity fall into drug abuse. I know, right? Forgotten Crossroads. Okay. That's different. Okay. That's different. That needs to be safe. Oh, there's Squirrel! There's Squirrel. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these Forgotten Crossroads. You're a short one, but you got a strong look about you. Hey, I'm not that short. Did you watch the... No, I did not. I know. I'm sorry. I just... Brother? Yeah, what? I know. I'm really sorry. I just been very forgetful. And, you know, obviously I'm fucking watching my show and I keep getting distracted. Honestly, I'm gonna probably either DM me again, just what it was. That way, because that way I don't lose it, because I'm starting to lose track of the reactions. Add to your watch list. Yeah, there's go ahead and send me a DM so I don't forget about it. Let's go to the Fault tonight. Yeah, exactly. I want to see the Fault. Oh wait, is the Fault gonna be in here? Yeah, this is the entire Hollows map. Recreate. I tip my hat. I don't know, it'll be the entire Hollows. Well, you're certainly a strong one, aren't you? I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places, he says in the game. I'm Madeline. I just got lost. I do like how they use some forms of like what they actually said in the game. A fantastic place that got lost within Little One. This kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom, and this egg isn't warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be open? There are strange marks all over. I do love a mystery, and I think do you. As I think you do you. What the fuck? And who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Maybe one will capture your interest. Okay. Can we enter? No. Alright. If I recall, he should be over here. The Fault Gate. How the fuck you get over there? Oh wait, we can't. Oh, okay, I can't go this way. Let's see the switch over there. So we have to go. I'm guessing we have to go left. Bro, no. What? I know. I probably went the wrong way. My bad. What's the collab called? Crossover collab. Come after me. What? I'm coming. That was that was a huge deal. Okay, that was. Okay, the Poguing is kind of hard. The Poguing might be a little harder. Okay, I am a god of Poguing in Hollow Knight, just not in this fucking game. There we go. Easy. No point in exploring if you just tell him the way. To be fair, granted, I was gonna go this way anyway, so I want to say really not much telling me. Plus, I'm well acquainted with the Hollowness map. I think. Okay, I just spammed it and it almost fucking worked. Okay, I want to stop that last one. I just keep on doing a little too much. Oh, fuck off. Okay, the pogoing is a little hard. The pogoing is a little difficult. There we go. I need to do a crouch dash on there, and or crouch jump on there, and then fuck it. There's a brilliant joke, and I don't know, Victor. I don't know how to say that correctly. I fucking knocked myself off. Are you kidding me? I hot telephone collab rock. What? Oh, you got telephone collab rock? What the fuck is that? Like how someone's in the chat just says solutions. Do a shade skip? Oh yeah, let's do a shade skip. No. Oh, there we go. Easy. Okay, I see the pathway. So those are checkpoints. And is that how, bro? Okay, well, it's very hard. It's a very hard game, okay? Especially since it's a whole different thing. It's a whole like different ass mechanic. Well, kind of. Trying to think. Okay, you go from. Oh, this is getting a little tight. Okay, I can't jump. Well, it's hard. It is hard. It's fucking very hard. I wonder how the geometry dash one's gonna be then. I kind of want to do geometry dash one next then. So they were helping out people war transferring in the UK, and they said I'll let anyone in my house if they're 18 25 female, preferably has Oriental experience. What is that? Is that an oral joke? I'm guessing. We just need vengeful spirit. Yes, we need vengeful spirit. Yeah. I wonder why he wants that expertise. JD's seems simple. Probably makes you move automatically. You're kind of right. I don't curious how that's going to work. Vengeful spirit is here. In no way is vengeful spirit. Okay, can I get this? Okay, there we go. Hold up, what the fuck? Okay. Wait, how was it supposed to go proceed? Okay, go to the right over there. What? What? Go to the right side over there. But that top one can fucking kill you. What the fuck? It's locked behind a wall though. But false knight. I do like the art style is really cool. Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to get that that grub right there. But yeah, because you need a wall jump. Can you maybe get wait, do you get upgrades maybe then? Because that seems like something you get a wall get the wall or the climbing thing. I wonder if you get the climbing skill. That would be interesting. Okay, this is a little hard. Fuck, I forgot the hit. Also, when old women die, they all say who enjoy the cooking, and another said, all that just as us. selling her? It's always porn. It's always porn. I'm getting the joke. Either that, I'm just like too stupid. Honestly, I wasn't expecting them to do fucking pogoing as a mechanic for this. I didn't really know what to expect with the collab, honestly. A lot of nonsense today. That's almost every day. Yeah, because she has to do with all of them. That sounds horrific, in my opinion, but, you know, each his own. Oh, I can just fall down like that. Oh, wait, hold up. I can just like... Oh, okay, that made it a lot easier. How the fuck am I supposed to go to the right over here? Oh, like that. Like that. Okay, I see now. Elrias, I am sorry to say this, but I think this map might be too hard for you. Okay, first of all, fuck you. Secondly, I just take time to learn, okay? Nothing is too hard for me. It's a great comedy, though. No, I genuinely mean it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna prove it wrong. I'm gonna do it. Even... This may take a while. This may take a bit, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see for there. Okay, where the fuck do we go from here? We got green path. You went down. I don't know how the fuck you went down. Don't take your time. You suck. Okay, she should be fine. What do you mean she? What do you mean she? Oh, wait, you go from that. Maybe you go from the right side of it. I see that. Wait, there's a little gap there. Oh, that's fucking tight. That's so fucking tight. That looks... Okay, it's not that fucking tight, but... Oh, there's a checkpoint there. Oh. Okay, that helps a lot. The fuck? The fuck? Excuse me? How am I supposed to do this? Oh, never mind. Oh, I'll just go to like that. I'm just go to like that. Okay. Jennifer! Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful ruins. Don't mind me. I hear his humming, but it's like a little too quiet, in my opinion. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I found him out when I got here. That's really the only reason I'm not completely lost. You're probably from my old map years ago. I ventured to every part of his kingdom, treading every single nook and cranny. Well, that wouldn't make sense because he's never been here before. Porter's fat ass didn't fit through those gaps. He just slithered his way through. A map can be useful, a useful thing, but alone it can't. Will show you where. Luckily, I specialize in compasses. Here, take this compass as a gift. Now you should be able to see where you're able to go on the map at all times. Thanks. Okay. Anyway, I'll let you return to travel. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Oh, they said farewell. Ha ha ha. Oh, I see the boss from over there. Okay, we got a bit to go though. Someone said finish my trail. There's a stream that said 1 bit in 2 seconds of meowing, so I gave him 1,000 bits. Wait, 1 bit is 2 seconds of meowing? Oh, wait. Like of him meowing? Or not him, but them meowing? Or like, what's the word? Or just hearing a meow in the background?
Elrias does math.
Yes, I do math. Okay. I was good at geometry. The stream. That's one way to make money. That's actually, that's genius. That's just genius. Okay, you gotta go there and then do like a crouch. Oh, fuck off! I ran into it. It's reminded of those NPC things where people would be doing the streams where they would be like the NPC, like they, like when they get money they say like something like from the NPC would say, like there was some guy, like there was some girl, she was very popular. I remember she broke character once because of her child. I didn't stay around. I did. They were so wait. I didn't stay around. I did it, and they were fucking. They got mad because of their own rules. Isn't like what? Sorry, 1,000 bits. I think it's what? 1,000 bits is like what? $10? Is it not 10? I think. Wait. I think 100 bits is a cent, right? I could be wrong. I don't know what's the economy with the bits and stuff. I never mess with bits. I know bits is $1, like $10. Okay, so it is $10. Damn. $10 to meow for, 2,000 times, or 2,000 seconds. Wait. Right? Yeah, it'd be 2,000 seconds, right? Kind of like the voice you do when wait, what? The voice you do when you deny being gay? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I got the grubby. I did see that. Okay. Just... Bro. Now there is gore all over. Now you killed him. Good job. Instead of freeing him, you killed him. Okay. Oh wait, I don't think you. Oh wait, you just jump there. Oh, we just fucking jump there. Don't pogo jump. What, over there? There we go. Got it. Also, I just realized they even have the acid as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Are the gods supposed to be dead with angel wings? Oh wait, they have angel wings. I didn't even realize that. Oh no. Well, I mean, technically, aren't they technically dead? Right? Since, I mean, the father just kind of just straight up eats them all. Yeah, exactly. He eats them. We're saving them in the afterlife. I didn't even see the fucking wings. X. Yes, X. I need to change channel points. I need to change them. I don't think he eats them. He has a belly full of them. What is that supposed to imply? Okay. How the fuck is supposed to get that? Bro, do a crouch jump? I did it. Okay, I was fine. I was fine. Okay, this grub's gonna be fucking hard. How the fuck do you do the grub? How the fuck do you do this grub? Wait, how the fuck you do the grub? I'm guessing you pogo from like a lower point. I don't think his grub it is hard. What? The achievement is called metamorphosis. I don't know. So I took it as implication that he hosts the grubs for the transformation into globifies. You know, I like that idea more. than just him just eating it. I do like that idea way more. It's a lot less villainous. Fuck! How the fuck did I go over? Fucking son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I don't think I fucking pogo, did it? I think I'm fucking trying to pogo. It's pronounced metamorphosis. Did I say that right? Metamorphosis? Metamorphosis? I can't say fucking English. English is hard, okay? English is very fucking hard. Son of a bitch. I was crouching. I was fucking crouching. Why the fuck? Okay, why can I not just like, you know? Emphasis on the foe. Emphasis on this fucking grub. I fucking crouch jump. I know. I'm trying. I am fucking trying to crouch jump. Okay. I'm just not doing so well. I'm just not doing so well. You might do you guys later with the dash. Are you really? You aren't what? What do you mean I'm not trying? I am trying. Also, I know I can fucking do it. Motherfucker, I'm doing it. What do you fucking mean? I can't. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can get in, but I cannot get out. Yeah, my life. Fuck the grub. Fuck the grub. Fuck the grub. He will stay here for remaining of time. I have precious time. I ain't gonna fucking do it. You gotta go. All right, Pico. We'll see another time. Hopefully, I can actually. I actually want to beat at least this fucking level. I do want to beat the level. God, I wonder if this is the easiest. I didn't really see much on difficulty, so I don't know how difficulty. I guess every one of them has a set difficulty. Fuck. Okay, then we can just go right. There we go. Easy. This level is as big as a tiny map part suggests. We might be here for a while. I mean, if I did see green run. I don't know how big this level would be. I have no clue. I mean, like, all right, if green path is all right, if it's just forgetting like Forgotten Crossroads, then I don't think it's gonna be that bad, right? But if it is also green path, then because I did see that other area, then I'm kind of fucked. I didn't see that block. It looks like the rest of Hollowness mounts fit there. I don't know the rest. It looks like maybe Crystal Peak. It looks like Crystal Peak may be on there. I don't know. Can you imagine just have all of Hollow Knight in here? That'd be crazy if they had all of fucking Hollow Knight. Or like not Hollow Knight, Hollowness. All of Hollowness would be kind of crazy. Well, I guess it would be serving as good practice to get better at the game. Of a bitch, I hate this fucking thing. I don't like this fucking bit. Okay. I tried to fucking pogo. Hey, they're like, okay, pogoing is not going to be, is not difficult enough. Let's also get fucking crouch jumping to a fucking somebody that I don't even know what it is. See someone going off with Barry OS for the mouse cursor. Ah, fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, we are gonna be here for a while. We are gonna be here. I might do strawberry jam as well later, but I'm not too positive on that point. Because I kind of do want to see if I can go ahead and not finish Hearthside, but finish that one flag room. Since I got close, I think I got close to finishing that room, and that room took a bit. Fuck. I think you even struggle with it on the actual map as well. I only struggled in one room mainly, just because I didn't realize, oh, you can hit the block. I didn't know that. Fuck, I thought I could make it with one. To be fair, I did not know what I was expecting for the collab. So this was something that is very unique but interesting. And I'm doing goddamn horrible. I'm jumping, or I'm fucking pogoing too, what's the word? Too early. Oh, that works. There we go. It can be done. Ooh. Ooh. Easy. Easy. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's interesting. You gotta, like, manage where you, like, do your pogo. It's kind of cool, though. Oh, that's fucking, that is tiny. The fuck? And you're gonna tell me fucking corner for map out this whole area? Ain't no fucking way he did. Genuinely. Why is the pogo going so hard? I didn't see the one at the very top. There you go. Okay, there we go. Ah, ain't no way they fucking did this shit. Well, I guess I'm here. So, jump there, go there, pogo, hit, then go on top. That doesn't seem too bad. Oh. I guess you just crouch though, right? Because you just move and crouch. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Oh, we're fine. Oh, I thought we were dead. I thought we were dead there. I guess we go this way. Ah, I see the grub to the left now too. I saw that. I just now saw that grub. I did not see him earlier, so I'm just not going to worry about him. The level's done very well though, honestly. I feel like honestly this is pretty cool though. I like the concept that it does. Bonjour, darling. Ah, yes. I swear to God, Cave, every time I see you, I just see another name. You always like change your name to something else. Or your picture. God damn it. Okay, how is it that I got a first fucking try? There we go. Fuck off. I changed my name and profile because picture slightly. Yeah, but it's like I can still tell. I can still tell. It's not like you change it I know, okay, not saying you change it drastically, but it's like noticeable. It's very noticeable. That's something I've realized over the couple months. Like you always change it constantly. I can remember like when you played One Shot. Now, like what the next day it was just like One Shot fan. There we go. Fuck off. There we go. Oh, this is that's a little tight. Oh, that's a little tight. Nuka eating spaghetti is the new one. Is that what it is? It's eating spaghetti. Okay. How is it? Wait, how the fuck you get up there? Okay, no, just jump there. Okay, okay. I'm just being stupid. Oh, that's great. Wait, can I just make it without the fucking jump? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, wait. No, how the fuck? Oh, okay. You just jump normally. It's just normal jumps. Okay. I'm overthinking it. Like a lot, too much. Wait, can I just make it without regular jump? I can. Oh. Okay. Fuck the hitbox detection. I know Madeline has a small hitbox, but still. I didn't expect myself to actually just straight up like go through the fucking. Okay, now I have the pogo. Now I have the pogo there. I don't know if that was intentional or not because you just. I feel like that wasn't. Fuck. My habit sections change constantly because there are two things that can count. I'll be currently interested in Hollow Knight and my beloved darling off. I finally found the mod. It's close to finishing downloading. Oh, hell yeah. I definitely want to see what the other levels are. I don't know what would this be classified as? I wonder. I don't know if it tells you. Maybe it does, and I just didn't read it. Motherfucker, I pressed X. I fucking pressed X. The fuck you mean? One viewer on Twitch, Elrias is falling off. I know, we falling off so drastically. We went from, what was my average? I don't remember my average. I think my average, oh, granted, the past month the average has been like, well, last month it was like 7 or 8. Now we went down to 1, like where it should be. Unless people would fight. Like I said, I didn't think a lot. Again, I didn't think there'd be a lot of people actually even here in the first place. Fuck. Is there a boss? I don't know. It'd be kind of cool there is. The fuck did I die on? Huh? Did I just die to a fucking pebble or something? Oh, it's a little speck. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see this fucking thing. Okay, I didn't realize it could kill me. I forgot the pogo. I actually forgot the pogo there. I didn't make the jump. I didn't even fucking make the jump. I just like stopped fucking midway. Dude, my brain is not braining right now. Okay. Wait, we can save it. We can save it. Never mind, we can't save it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, also, wait, I just realized today is the day that the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie comes out, too. Actually, honestly, I might watch that. It's not in theaters, but... not in theaters, but, for, what you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? I think it's on Peacock. Excited for Last of Us on Sunday, maybe? Well, Sunday we're doing Celeste. Plus, I don't even know if I have any idea. I don't know if do I have a plan for next week? Not exactly. I'm still planning out January to see what games we're gonna do. I will say somebody did fuck me. So I might be doing 2 games during like 2 major games during the month of January, which is not my intention. I'm gonna catch up, probably. What do you mean, wow, congrats? What do you mean, wow, congrats? If you want to watch a good action film, watch Kill Bill. It has a scene where the main character chops 50 guys have off with the katana. Holy god damn. Sounds like just being brutal for the sake of being brutal. Oh yes, fucking finally. Okay, cool. Ah, fuck off. Don't be putting me out bluff. Yep, there you go. What's up to the right? The checkpoint here. And what's to the left? Wait, doesn't say where I'm at. Oh, it's a false king. It's a false knight. Who's this? It looks like it used to be someone in the armor, but there's no one here now. Come to think about it, I've barely seen anyone so far. It feels oddly bleak. A few people I met have said this place is bleak. They didn't realize how right they were. Oh, there's no boss. Oh, that's actually very disappointing now. I'm gonna be really cool. The game crash. The game crash. The game crash. No. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me you have to do the whole fucking thing all over again. Are you fucking kidding me? How do you attack on keyboard? I have no... You have to rebind it. For me, I had to rebind it. It has 2 films on Netflix. UK, don't know anywhere else. Not on Netflix US, unless you have a VPN. Does that mean I'm going to restart from the beginning? If it makes me restart from the beginning, I'm gonna try a different level. I'm gonna try a different level. It makes me restart from the fucking beginning. Oh, like how bad would like real like geometry dash be? For example, oh my god, it fucking crashed on me. Is crazy. Did it crash again? Okay, I was gonna say. I was gonna fucking say. It didn't even save the fucking. It didn't even save the fucking save file. The save file isn't even saved. Are you fucking kidding me? Yep, I had to restart the whole fucking thing. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? Just quit stream at this point. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. I miss my orange soda too and everything. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit at this point. Fuck this. Like 2 hour streams more than enough, right? That's enough time for a stream. Alright, I need to see the geometry dash one. I want to see the geometry dash one. Also, let me see difficulty. It says points. Doesn't really say much of a difficulty. Points all the way. Terraria. I'm guessing this is like difficulty wise, right? I see. Why do I see jump dash all the way up? I see fucking jump dash all the fucking way up. The fuck? Fucking Hollow Knight was all like close, not close, but I mean like, oh, I want to say close. What's Minecraft at? I know what the stars would be. 3.5. All right, I want to see jump dash. I want to see how it goes. I want to try the gravity one because the gravity one does seem interesting, but I am very curious at how jump dash works since I have too many hours in this game. This map both encourages and design around the use of save states. The level is only will only break if one is placed inside of a cutscene. Bind the controls for them in the mod option speed run tool keyboard for configure. Okay. Mod options speed run configure. He's even got the iconic fucking geometry dash music. Where would that be? Get on Celeste net? Oh, you're right, I forgot about that. What the fuck is it? Oh, speedrun. Here it is. Right? This will be the right one, right? States. I don't, because it said a speedrun tool. It says it's enabled. I don't know what it's meant for the options though. Big maybe. I have no idea what it needs. It works. Can I be a YouTube mod? You want to be a YouTube mod? I mean, don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. There's not a lot of activity on YouTube. Okay. Try to. What is this? Oh, what is this? Base after base? Is this what this level is? Also, doing it with a controller feels so weird. It feels so weird to do this with a controller. Oh, yeah, I lost snap. My bad. But hey, this is one way how to get. This is one way how to get people to have multiplayer. Because I know, like, Jump Dash community, right? They want they wanted a multiplayer mod for the longest. I think they still do. But I think some people actually made it their own. Or like a multiplayer functionality, which would, like, honestly be such a cool fucking thing. Be a really cool thing. But just kind of never. Oh, there's coins. Oh, there's coins. The music does not sync. Wait, at least, I mean, it takes a bit before they realize. Because there's a longer death animation. I'm like pretty sure this is base after base, but it's at least the music is. I don't. I could be wrong on that. Point. Oh, okay. Definitely not base at the base. Definitely not base at the base then, because that is a custom trigger actually, and the later levels. That's pretty cool though. Michigan spike. Oh, you go down. Oh, you gotta go down. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. I like this. This is really fucking cool. I like this. So far, this level's not that bad, but granted, I wonder how difficult the levels will get later on. Because I did see a startup. Because I don't know how. Wait, how do you even leave the level? Not thinking about it. How would you leave it? Go down, get the coin. I forgot the jump. I forgot the jump. For some reason, I was thinking that's gonna be like, oh, it's the next one. Then you go down. I went down. I went up. Fuck. I see left. I forgot to fucking jump again. I forgot to jump again. This is basically saying like, oh, are you good at the game? Are you good at the actual game? There we go. Now we're making progress. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this level. Oh shit. Oh, the ship is here. That's cool. I just realized what song this is. I just realized this is the okay. This was a song that was gonna be in the game, but then it wasn't. And then I do remember they made it a map. They did make a level I forgot what the level was called. It was a clever. It was a It was like the ultimate something, and it was a not collaboration, but it was a mixture of like very notable demons at the time. I forgot about that's what the song was. That I was thinking base at the base. I'm a fucking idiot. I think it's because it was supposed to take base at the base of the place. Ah, fuck off. Okay, we're making progress. I'm making progress. I don't think I've seen Lefty at all. I don't think I've seen Lefty at all. Oh, there they are. I wonder how many levels it had. It really does feel weird to play Jump Dash with a controller. I haven't done that in years. I love the ship. The ship is so fucking cool. I love how they did that. Also, sitting at the top, actually. I just see something there. Should probably do that. Maybe it's another one. Oh, it's the... Oh, we got the ball. Oh, it's so slow. It's so fucking slow. It is so fucking slow. Oh my god. That shit is so fucking slow. But that's so cool. That is actually so cool. I wonder if they have a demon level in here. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see a demon level. So every game, it seems like they have its own like mechanic, or like the actual like game mechanic, which is that's cool. I like that. I thought it was gonna be like theme, like it's gonna have levels that scheme around it that may have a mechanic. All right, let's go above. Oh fuck, I didn't. Oh look, Love's now right here with me. Talking anymore. I believe today's actually Friday. It feels like, honestly, like it's the middle of the week. Genuinely. Well, like I know, like today was at work. At one point, it was mentioned it was a Friday. I was like, oh wait, yeah, you're right. It is Friday. I'm trying to get more people to play like Phasmophobia because like there's some coworkers that were saying like, oh, you know, you can play with us or do something. So we're trying to convince them to play Phasmophobia. Okay, now it feels better. Don't know how to get that. Ooh. Okay, first level's done. I got one coin though. Okay. There is a demon. Oh, it's an easy demon. Okay, I suck at this shit. No, you gotta get good. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It shows you every one of them. Oh, let's do a critical hit. I'll just immediately do critical hit. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn the mechanics. I'm gonna learn mechanics. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's. All right. I need to get acquainted with how the symbols look. That's a tiny. Okay, that blends in way too well. This is so fucking weird. I've got a question. What's the question? Shoot away. It's kind of, it's gonna be Finger Dash 5. It plays a lot more well than I was anticipating. Oh, that's how fucking that. Okay, you got the wave. think that was actually, wait, was this actually part? I think that was part of the trailer. Like right here. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. That's so weird. It feels so much different, but like, not that bad. Yeah, I gotta be like more wide with it. I can't do like the how I typically am, where I'm just like not spammy, but like in the middle, like center. I gotta be fast. Gotta be fast for that one. I like this. This is cool. This is so fucking cool. The wave could be a little bit of hassle. Guys, I'm not that great with the wave in the first place. Oh, they got the, oh, what's that fucking called? I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it was called. Helicopter? I think it's helicopter. Oh, I didn't realize it got that. Oh, that's gonna be, I haven't done that shit so many times. How many phones you got? I got one. Because I didn't know how to get the other ones. I might go back to get the others. Dude, I could easily complete all these levels. Easily. Oh, okay, they got UFO. Oh, shit. That's so cool. I love this.
After this level, can you watch the intro to the video, see if you want to carry on?
Sorry, come on. Oh my god, I love this. This is so fucking cool. This is like so nostalgic for me though. I know, he said watch the if you want to carry on. If you want to carry, what do you mean? What's the intro to the video? I don't. If you want to watch something, yeah, you can go ahead. We can go and do that now. Dude, this is so fucking cool. This level's actually fun too. It's actually a fun level. So you watch the intro? What intro? Okay, I'm starting to get used to the wave. It's a little funky, but it's not that bad. Also, the ball is a lot more responsive than I thought. Damn it. Send in DM. Okay. All right, let me see. Let me see. That level, by the way, is so fun. That's a very fun level. I actually love that. That's that's a very fun level. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I see. Okay, okay, I see what you mean. So you want to watch the intro for this? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. Okay, I'm just fucking stupid. I get it now. Hold up. Hold up. I didn't realize it was an hour and a half. Holy shit. I never watched only the intro, but still, holy shit. I'm trying Terraria. I think there's a boss there too. I think that one does. I know that one. I think for sure has a boss. Okay, so podcast. No volume. Oh, hold up. Wait, didn't I carry? Wait, should have carried over. It should have carried over. There we go.
Or at least people that she thought were her friends. Because unbeknownst to Brianna, she was walking into a trap that day. These people were not her friends. In fact, they had come armed with a literal step-by-step murder plot that they had written out, and it had Brianna's name at the very top of it.
Okay. Who the fuck does that?
In late 2022, Brianna Jai was sitting at her desk when she spotted the new girl entering the class.
Seen worse. I've seen worse too, but like that, it's just
honestly, the rumors
crazy
about this new girl in school were crazy.
Probably gonna watch from the intro part, obviously, because I don't know where to have.
Because she had poisoned a kid at her last school. Rumors were swirling around that this girl was dangerous. She does blood rituals, animal sacrifices. Brianna planned to stay well away from this girl. But then she noticed that no one else was talking to her either. The new girl was sat all alone, and Brianna felt really sorry for her because Brianna herself knew how it felt to be lonely and left out. So she leant across the desk and told this new girl, "I like your eyeliner." But soon, after just this one act of kindness, Brianna would find herself at the center of this girl's dark and dangerous obsession. And it all began in a town in the north of England called Warrington, which is where today's case takes place. Now, before we continue with this case, I just want to warn you, this is a really, really heavy one. We're going to
Okay. I'm definitely watching that. I'm definitely going to watch that. Poisoning, canceling plans, the murder plot. Jesus fucking Christ. Caught up in WhatsApp. What the fuck does what? Okay. Okay. Genuinely fucking wild. But that's up my alley. That is up my alley because I like to listen to wild ass cases. I've seen there's one case I've seen that's like way worse and involved a jar of jelly. Which does not sound that bad, but like, holy shit. Genuinely. That case was like bad. The worst case I've ever seen was the fate of Junko for now. That one I don't know. Explain. Me or Bash? That one I don't know what that one is. Oh, so I need to get, I need to do better. Okay, so the basic way I can go about it, I'm just not gonna go with like too much details with it. Is that there was a 17-year-old kid that what's the word? 17-year-old kid that broke into a elderly's home and not only just murdered her, but possibly, I believe I don't remember if it was necrophilia. It might have been necrophilia that was that he did, but a jar of jelly was used as a form of lubrication, which is, very wild. I mean, again, there's like a lot more details that go into it. Her son is what found it. Like, genuinely, like that. Oh my god, that whole case was like bad. The video is over 40 minutes long and very brutal, so be warned. Honestly, I wouldn't read my probably. I'm very interested in murder cases and stuff like that. I'm very I like to listen to that kind of stuff, or even interrogation videos. I found them weird when I started working in my old job. They passed the time, and well, they definitely passed the time. They totally did. Can you send me the video of that afterward? Yeah, I can send you that. I need to find it. The case. I'm sure I can find it. because I know the YouTuber. I know the YouTuber that did. What? That's the worst you know of. No, it's not. That's okay. It's not the worst, but it's like one of. It's like I'm bad. I can't think of the worst ones off the top of my head. Granted, it's okay. Keep in mind, I don't go like deep in. So it's not like my knowledge of that. I'm just interested in cases. So you guys like brutal ones. Although some ones are just like absolutely sad. Like there was one case where some guy gave a lot of money to a streamer. And well, he ended up murdering her because she didn't pay him back at all for like certain stuff. Like using him. That case was a lot more newer though. I need to watch more like those kind of cases though. I haven't been watching as much on them, which I kind of want to watch more, or at least listen more, because it makes work pass by so much faster. Oh, fuck, I fucking messed up. I've always been bad with the helicopter. I've always been bad. There was one that, oh, okay, that was not supposed to go there. There was one that I couldn't actually bear to listen to because it had, from what I know, involved rats.
There was a video my friend showed me on TikTok with a court case of a 18-year man brutally murdered and raped a 98-year woman.
Yeah, I don't understand the things that people do. I really don't. Fuck, press jump. I forgot to jump. You know, maybe not going to the hardest level I could possibly go into would be the smartest move. But, you know, it's fun. You know, I got experience in the game. I understand this game. I played these games before. Even I've never really done the helicopter. Can you turn the music off for this? Is the music actually annoying? Let me figure something out for the background after this one. I've grown known to it mainly because like so much of it happened in Jump Dash. The custom restarts are annoying. Yeah, I understand that. I could do this actually. I got a good idea. Okay, I just muted my own self. I don't really have anything that I could put for background music. Unless we like do oh not that one. Shit. Oswald just makes where I listen to it though. Fuck. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Ah, that's so loud. That's so fucking loud. You can listen to cases while playing there. That way I can hear Jersey. You want to listen to the case in the background? You want to hear the case in the background? I'm stuck. Oh, on the fight? I won't be able to see the case, but okay, sure. Okay, sure. Let's do that. That's it. I don't know what that... Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Brianna would find herself at the center of this girl's dark and
Okay.
dangerous obsession.
I put
And
the
it all
game audio
began in a
off, so
town
you
in
guys
the
should
north
not
of
hear the
England
game audio.
called Warrington, which is where today's case takes place. Now, before we continue with this case, I just want to warn you.
This is an audiobook?
Really, really.
Think of an audiobook?
We're gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
covering
some
a
form
lot
like that.
of
Let me know if
sensitive
it's too
topics,
loud or too low.
including transphobia, homophobia,
While we do
rape,
this.
eating disorders,
Put the video
self-harm,
up a lot higher.
violence, and murder. Viewer discretion is always advised.
All right.
Brianna Jai was born on the 7th of November 2006.
Just make
in
sure to let me know if you
Warrington,
can hear this or
England.
not.
She was the younger of 2 daughters to her parents Esther and Peter. It's important to note now that Brianna was assigned male at birth and lived as one during her childhood until around the age of 14.
Okay, fine. Higher.
So, I mean, we're only going to be referring to her as Brianna today, but I think
That's as high as it goes.
to let you know in the beginning.
High as it goes.
Was only 2 months old. Her parents split up, and so she and her older sister Alicia, who I believe was about a year older than Brianna, both of them grew up living with just their mom. And I want to take a little moment to talk about what kind of kid Brianna was, because all of the descriptions we read about her were just so adorable. As a toddler, this little girl lived to make everyone around her smile.
Put the video down.
She was always pulling funny faces, doing silly little dances to get a reaction out of people.
You guys, you guys can't hear my shit. You guys at least shouldn't be able to.
This really infectious laugh. It was hard to stay down if baby Brianna was around. She was a super affectionate kid as well. She was so full of love. She was always hugging everyone. Even
is this better?
The doctor. When she said goodbye after a routine checkup, she would give him a hug as she left. How cute is that?
That's
Brianna
adorable.
also completely idolized her older sister Alicia. She wanted to do everything that she saw her older sister doing. And so at 9 years old, Brianna started gymnastics classes. Very quickly, it was apparent that Brianna had a natural talent for gymnastics. It wasn't long before she was entering competitions, winning medals, which she just loved because, as her family always says, from a young age, Brianna loved the limelight. Her mum said that, like, whenever they would go food shopping to Tesco, Brianna would just start pulling out flips and cartwheels down the aisles in front of all the shoppers, and she'd want to see people's reactions. This girl was a natural performer. She loved to entertain. And this would continue into her teenage years, where she joined Birchwood Community High School. There, she would be known for being the friendly one, the funny one, until 2020 hit. Halfway into secondary school, aged 14, Brianna's life and her fun, outgoing personality.
Oh, I know they do it sometimes just to give background.
And that was when the pandemic hit. Schools closed, life went into
Pandemic
lockdown, and this way of life, this new way of living, would soon take a major toll on Brianna Jai. Her mum was a key worker at the time, so that meant she needed to be out doing her job throughout the lockdown. And so 14-year-old Brianna was left without structure. She was left to her own devices, and just like everyone else, she began living online. TikTok,
that's
Instagram,
good.
Twitter, you name it, Brianna was active on it. She was consuming loads of different content. A lot of it was harmless, but soon she landed in dangerous territory. Brianna had stumbled into the world of pro-anorexia, and she began following accounts that promoted
I thought I was gonna say Twitter, I'm not gonna lie.
eating and self-harm, and before long, she began
that's way worse.
limiting
That's
her
way
foods
worse.
and self-harming. She had been struggling with her mental health for a little while at this point, but it was only getting worse and worse as the weeks went by. Her eating disorder and her anxiety grew so severe that she no longer left the house. She became agoraphobic. But despite Brianna being trapped in this loop of really bad mental health, which was only further fueled
by the way,
by
this always straight up
harmful
GD.
content
It is.
online,
It feels
Brianna's
great.
own TikTok
Honestly, I like
page,
it.
However,
I
would
love
soon
it.
become a platform for safety and acceptance, because in 2020, Brianna would tell her sister Alicia and then her mum Esther that she wasn't the boy that they were looking at. This wasn't the right body that she was in. She was a girl. And so in 2020, at the age of 14, Brianna began officially living as a girl. It didn't come as a huge surprise to those closest to her, honestly, and thankfully, her transition was fully supported by her friends and her family. Even her dad, who she had a bit of an on and off relationship with over
I didn't expect
the
to go
years,
zoom
he
out.
was also doing his best to support Brianna. And it was around this
That's
time
nice.
that Brianna sat down with her mum and her sister to come up with her girl name. Brianna's first choice wasn't actually Brianna. Originally, she wanted to be Brittany, but her mum and her sister talked her out of it. They said it didn't really suit her, and they just tweaked it a little bit to make Brianna, which
That sounds
they all
fun,
felt
honestly.
was a really good fit. And so Brianna Jai she was. So when school opened
That
up
sounds
again
fun
in
to do with your family.
2021, she went back
Very
as
accepting.
Brianna,
I like that.
wearing the girls' uniform. And at this
Wish
point,
my dad would do
according
that.
to her friends,
Yeah,
Brianna's
I'm
TikTok was
sorry.
low-key
That-
blowing up. She had like 180k followers. And when she came
I'm
back
sorry.
to school, she would keep trying to film this content on her break and on her lunch.
Excuse me? Wait, hold up. Let me reset. What?
Her sister talked her out of it. They said it didn't really suit her, and they just tweaked it a little bit to make Brianna, which they all felt was a really good fit. And so Brianna Jai she was. So when school opened up again in 2021, she went back as Brianna, wearing the girls' uniform. And at this point, according to her friends, Brianna's TikTok was low-key blowing up. She had like 180k followers.
God
And
damn.
when she came back to school, she would keep trying to film this content on her break and on her lunch, but the teachers caught her and they told her off. You're not allowed to film in school. It was the same at my school too. And so Brianna would sneak off to the bathrooms and film her TikToks there instead.
Oh,
And honestly,
you know what mine
can
did?
totally
They
see
did
how
fucking
she
drugs
managed
in
to
there.
build up such a big following. Brianna was strikingly beautiful. Of course, there was so much more to her online presence than just her appearance, and we will get to that in a second, but she had that kind of unique look that would stop you in your tracks mid-scroll. She was a redhead. She wore it either in like a short, cropped, straight bob, or she would layer in these really long, thick extensions.
Fuck,
She
I did
wore
too much. I did too
round
much. I
glasses
fucking
and
timed that
filled her
horribly wrong.
eyebrows in really straight and defined, and her smile was so big and beautiful.
I took
and
drugs
lit
today.
up
It
all
was
the way through her
paracetamol.
eyes. Most of the photos I've seen
I have no idea
of
what that
Brianna,
is.
she's almost always wearing a huge
Damn
smile.
it, I
But
tried
on
to get
top of that, the way that she communicated with her online platform would touch so many people's lives. She
Think it's
made a
funny
name
when
for herself
media
on TikTok
calls
as a
100K
person that other people
large,
could
with thousands
go
of channels
to
and millions
for
still might.
support,
It is,
especially when
yeah,
it comes to
it's
being
small in the grand
transgender.
scheme of
She
things, or
supported
not small, but
other
like
people through their
comparative to
transitions.
others.
She
But
gave advice,
to me, it's a
and
lot
she
of
was
people.
always there to listen, to just be a shoulder to cry on, to lean on. But beneath all of this, Brianna was
It's just
still
not the
having
large
a
they
very
can be.
difficult time with her own mental health. She was struggling to leave her bedroom, which to Brianna was this peaceful pink sanctuary
I
from
messed
the
that up.
world. But her mom was getting very worried at how Brianna would lock herself away.
You
for
followed Brianna
hours
before she
and
died?
hours
Really?
Every day. Since
Oh,
coming out
damn.
of lockdown and going back to school, Brianna hadn't been coping. Her anxiety had become debilitating, and so had her eating disorder. In 2022, she was actually hospitalized for a period with anorexia. And it was during all this time as
That's
well
horrible to
that
hear.
Brianna's neurodivergence became really clear. She hadn't just been struggling at home, she'd also been having a really tough time in school as well. She found it really difficult to stay on top of things and to keep her focus. Communicating with teachers and her peers was difficult and overwhelming for her. It was realized that Brianna had both autism and ADHD. Obviously, everyone experiences these things very differently, but quite a common trait is finding it hard to regulate emotions and behavior. Brianna especially found this difficult. She was experiencing a lot of big emotions that she felt powerless to control or to handle.
I wish I could do
And
with
this
a
led
keyboard.
to reactive outbursts both at home and in school, and the ones in school were becoming quite an issue at this point. Brianna was
without my
getting
dad.
detentions and even suspensions, and that's where they tell you to like take a couple of days off school to like sort your behavior out, and then you're allowed to come back. But it was now getting to a point where suspensions
Still
weren't
horrible to hear
enough.
that, like,
The school were looking at the possibility
at least
of a
because I haven't
complete
heard the details, but
expulsion.
still.
She would be kicked out. So something
What?
needed to change. Brianna needed to be given the time, the space, the resources to learn how to navigate life with autism and ADHD now that they knew what it was. Luckily, her school were quite helpful with this. They worked with Brianna's mum to figure out a way to best help her. Her timetable
That's
at
good.
school was adjusted to a part-time schedule, and she did her lessons in the pastoral unit, which is a more isolated part of the school that's quieter. It gives students a less overwhelming experience. And it was in that pastoral unit in October 2022 where 15-year-old Brianna would meet Scarlett Jenkinson, a girl who
Is that
would
the
soon
killer?
grow a deluded, evil,
Yep.
and jealous obsession for Brianna. And it all started when Brianna complimented her eyeliner. Scarlett Jenkinson was also 15 years old, and as we mentioned earlier, she was the new girl in school. She had recently moved from a neighboring school called Culture High. Just 2 months prior,
That's an interesting name.
at this old school, Scarlett had been caught giving cannabis sweets, edibles, to younger kids, saying that they were just normal sweets. She didn't tell them what was in it. She was spiking kids younger than her
What?
as well. One of the kids that got really ill from this was a 13-year-old. Lucky for Scarlett,
Bro, that's a
she was
crime.
given a second chance, because that is enough to be completely kicked out of school. That could derail your whole
How the
like,
fuck you
childhood
not
and
get kicked
education.
out for
Lucky
doing
for
shit like
Scarlett,
that?
She was given a second chance. Instead of being expelled, she could be moved schools. And so that was when she was transferred last minute to Birchwood Community, where Brianna
Bro,
was.
my school kicked
And
out
she
people
would do her
for
final year of
smaller
schooling
shit.
there. Both Scarlett and Brianna were now in year 11, and they were gearing up to take their GCSEs, which is the UK's end of high school qualification. But
Okay, so this
there
takes
had
place in
been
UK.
a huge lack of communication between the schools when Scarlett moved over. Birchwood, the new school, had only been told that Scarlett had been caught with edibles in her possession. Not that she had been lying to younger kids and drugging them, which is mad, actually. Really dangerous that the
is
new
bad.
school couldn't properly anticipate what kind of student Scarlett might be if some of her history had been omitted when she was sent there. And because of the last minute transfer, they couldn't fit all of Scarlett's subjects into her timetable, so she would have to spend 3 hours a week doing independent study in the same pastoral unit that Brianna also had her lessons in. Now, at her old school, Scarlett was thought of as a weirdo among her peers. And actually, she liked that. She liked being the
Aww.
misfit, the messed up weird girl. She would always talk about serial killers. And I mean, this is not the audience to say that that's weird in front of, is it? But she also had a real thing about
You
gouging
fucking
people's
kidding me
eyes
at the
out.
top?
She had a real thing about eyeballs, apparently, and she would always fantasize about what it would feel like to gouge someone's eyes out. Weird as fuck. And this
What?
girl's reputation kind of preceded her. There were rumors about Scarlett circling through this new school, and she was really struggling to make friends because of it. Apart from when it came to Brianna Jai, who was the only person to initiate a friendship with
Is there a
her.
checkpoint
The two of them
mode?
became
I know there's
close
save
very
states.
quickly, actually. They would hang out after school, they would
But
go
I
shopping
don't need them.
together or go to McDonald's.
I'll do
They
the
would
old
just
school
hang out
method.
like teenagers are supposed to. And Brianna's mum was pleased for her that her daughter was getting out of her bedroom. She was being social. She was making real life friends. I mean,
Ah.
Brianna did have a lot of friends, but the majority of them were online. People that she'd met through fandoms and forums throughout the pandemic. Of course, this is a super popular thing for teeny boppers these days, especially the pandemic generation. It's quite typical now for teens to
Oh,
have
fuck off. I missed the
entire
timing.
friendship groups that were formed online. And that's especially true for people in more isolated communities like the trans community. Brianna wanted other trans friends who could relate to her on a level that no one else could, but the
That's
likelihood
understandable.
of stumbling into another trans girl at school or down the street was slim to none. And so Brianna connected with people online, which is where she first met her
Damn it.
best friend, Amelia, who was also a trans girl. Brianna and Amelia
Trans
became
person making
so
friends IRL is
close,
crazy.
So close. They were like a
I feel like
little
that's very
duo.
hard,
They
too.
would play Minecraft together almost every single day. They would FaceTime for
Never met a transsexual
hours every
IRL.
night,
I've met
planning
one.
their futures alongside
They were
one
nice.
another.
They're really nice.
They dreamed of moving out together and becoming roommates one day. They said that they would get all of their surgeries at the same time so that they could go through this process together. They were two best friends that were becoming more and more like sisters every day. But they hadn't met in person yet because Amelia lived all the way in Scotland, which was hours away from where Brianna was living. So until then, Brianna could really do with a real life friend like Scarlett to hang out with, or at least that's what everyone thought at first. Now, one day after school, Scarlett opened up WhatsApp on her phone and messaged a
Oh, that's
contact
what's
that
WhatsApp.
she had saved as Tesco John Wick. Tesco John Wick's real name was Eddie Ratcliffe. It was a friend from
Tesco
her old
John
school.
Wick?
She called him that because she thought that he looked like a budget version of John Wick. Eddie and Scarlett had met when they were about 12 or 13 years old at her old school. They were loose friends who would hang out, you know, every now and then. But since leaving her old school, Eddie was one of the very few people that kept in touch with Scarlett. Eddie Ratcliffe was an ex-amateur MMA champion, so the boy can fight. And he was known for being clever in school too. But socially, he was not so great. Lately, Eddie had been asking Scarlett specifically for girl advice because, in his own words, he was socially inept. He had always struggled to make
some people
and keep friends. And recently, there was this girl at school that he had a crush on, but he couldn't pluck up the courage to talk to her. So he would go to Scarlett for advice on how to talk to this girl, and he would say things like, well, what if she replies? What do I do? I mean, surely that's the goal, right? Anyways, Scarlett, in comparison, didn't struggle at all socially with flirting or dating. She had a boyfriend who she would go to the park with. She would call and text him throughout the day, but he didn't know the half of it because Scarlett never showed her boyfriend the same kind of darkness that she showed Eddie Ratcliffe. On the 5th of December 2022, Scarlett sent Eddie a screenshot of an advert for a red room on the dark web. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar, red rooms on the dark web live stream an unwilling victim being tortured and even murdered. They are live murder shows that only those in the know on the dark web can access.
I even understand how you get that.
Some people that have never seen a red room with their own two eyes say that it's all just an urban legend. It's just a dark web urban legend. It's a sensationalized story that people like to spread. But other people would say that those people just don't know where to look and that red rooms are very real. Scarlett sent Eddie this screenshot of a red room advert and captioned it, I love watching torture vids. Real
That's so fucking nuts.
I've liked stuff like this for a while. I'm just happy because I've finally found a good red room. And 10 days later, Scarlett would send Eddie a message that would be the catalyst of this whole entire hellish case that we're discussing today. On the 15th of December 2022, Scarlett typed, I'm obsessed over someone I know, but I don't have feelings for them. She's called Brianna. I don't know how to explain. Also, she has a dick, lol. Minutes later, Scarlett's phone vibrated with a reply. It read, is it a femboy
I wouldn't know how to access this.
Eddie didn't censor that word the way that
I need torrents and stuff like that.
Eddie's she's bi, by the way,
is why she covers
acknowledge Brianna as human, let alone a girl, is going to be a constant with him throughout. And while I know that some people do genuinely choose to hear a lot of LGBT community Brianna had never asked for that. She only ever wanted to go by she, her. Eddie was using it solely to degrade and dehumanize her. By the new year, in 2023, Scarlett's obsession was beginning to look almost like a crush, honestly, when she admitted to Eddie that Brianna makes her nervous. Eddie had texted her saying, tell me how you feel when you interact with it. That's some psychopathic fucking
Scarlett
thinking. Said, well, I get nervous and stuff. So Eddie tells her, I don't think you're necessarily in love. I think you're intrigued by its unnatural nature. It's so horrifically vile, the language that Eddie specifically uses around Brianna. It breaks my fucking heart, man. But it's this moment that I really need you to listen closely to, when Scarlett messaged Eddie saying, I think Brianna's prettier than me. To which he replied, I mean, prettier than you, but it's a boy. And with
I knew he was gonna fucking say that.
Complex obsession with Brianna seemed to narrow into pure jealousy and bitterness. The idea that boys think that Brianna is prettier than her had made Brianna a target for Scarlett's insidious attacks. Now, one thing that I haven't told you yet is that over the last few months that Scarlett had been befriending Brianna, she had also been planning to become a real-life serial killer.
Oh,
just
of course.
like all the ones that she openly
Fuck you,
admired.
Scarlett.
And this isn't hyperbole. This isn't exaggeration. Scarlett and Eddie had genuinely been discussing the idea of committing murders together. Murders as well. Multiple. For about 3 or 4 months now, they had been WhatsApping about this since October, when Scarlett actually joined Brianna's school. Now, as far as we know, Brianna hadn't always been in mind to be a target. Scarlett and Eddie had discussed a few other names over the months, usually other
That's
kids from their
fucking
schools that they
psycho.
And you, Eddie, you're
One
worse.
one reason or another. It was a growing list of
Eddie does
names
suck.
of potential victims. And after that conversation that confirmed to Scarlett that Brianna was prettier than her, Brianna's name had made it onto their hit list.
I keep on
The other
getting
names
there.
on Scarlett and Eddie's list have obviously never been released to the public. All these other kids are referred to in the media and in these reports just as Boy E or
I wonder
Boy
if they
M,
said it to them, or like they
etc.
mentioned to them. I feel like they would,
was a
right?
lad that Scarlett hated. And one day she texted Eddie saying, "So I need help killing someone. It's his fault if I get expelled and I really hate him." So Eddie asked, "What did he
I like
do?"
how it's
And
expelled,
Scarlett
not
said,
like, oh,
"He told
you know,
the
jail.
teacher about me taking pills and stuff. Those pills were LSD.
Oh, that's the
by way.
reasoning. Never mind.
He's a dick
I'm
to
bad.
me.
I'm stumped.
He deserves to die. I want
That's
your help
so
to fuck
fucking
with his brain
wild.
and slit his throat." She's being deadly serious. Like, I feel the need to pause during this because it sounds so sensational, like it's come from a horror movie. This is a real 15-year-old girl, and the way that she is thinking about her problems, like, this guy pissed me off, I need help to literally murder him, to take his life. That's mad. So
The thing is,
anyway,
this
she
is
says all of this
not
to
even-
Eddie,
I'm not-
like,
not
I need
common,
help, I
but,
want
like,
to fuck with his
you
mind,
see
I
it
want to
so much
slit
more
his throat.
often now, especially
And
with
then
like
Eddie
younger
replied
kids.
saying, "I'll go and search Chinese torture then." And he did. He spent the rest of that evening researching 20 of the slowest torture methods. It's just so insane to me that their
Why?
brains go to murder and torture so quickly and easily. Like, that is the first and only option to deal with their teenage problems. And remember how I said that Scarlett had been helping Eddie out with talking to this girl that he had a crush on? Well, another student that was on their kill list was actually a boy that Eddie thought was stealing his girl away from him. Scarlett
I'm not
told
surprised by
Eddie,
that.
"Just ask me to do it and I'll do it. I'll try to kill him. I'll wear a mask, use a voice changer, and keep him away from her." Eddie replied so sadistically, saying, "I'm going to let you decide what to do with him. If you kill him, I'd like you to do it how you see fit. Cut out his heart, cook it, and feed it to your dog." Jesus
Cook it.
Christ.
What the?
Anyway, these people that they'd spoken about were lower down on the hit list. At the very top of their list was a boy that they had picked out mainly because Scarlett thought that he would just be the easiest target for a first kill. So they really were actually just doing it for the sake of it, just to experience what it would feel like to take another person's life. Eddie suggested that
I
they
don't
could make it
understand
look like this boy had
people
killed
sometimes.
himself if they used a noose to do it. But Scarlett replied, "Nah, just stab him, slit his throat and stab his back." She said, "I know a hidden spot that nobody goes to in Linear Park. You manage to get him out and we meet up at the wooden posts in Linear. Then be like, let's sit and chill somewhere."
It's
We
always
walk the
interesting to
spot,
see
you
hear
restrain
children
him, then we
go off
slit
this,
his throat
and they
stab
think
him,
they're gonna get
and
away
then
with
I'll
this.
help. And with that, Scarlett and Eddie began putting their plans into action. Scarlett decided that the best way to go about
they
it
suck
would
at
be
planning.
luring this boy
Children
to the
typically
park
suck at planning.
using a catfish account. Take a pretty girl's pictures, make a fake account, and make this boy believe that this girl wants to meet up with him. But once Scarlett started messaging him, this boy very quickly clocked on to the fact that it was a fake account, and he blocked her. The
That's
plan was foiled right from the first step. And this honestly sent Scarlett
Fuck!
crazy, because at this point, she had become obsessed with the idea of killing someone now.
It'd be an interesting film,
She
yeah.
had to rethink her target. She needed someone that was even more vulnerable. So she told Eddie, "We'll just kill Brianna instead." And Eddie's response, just even to read this out loud, sickens me. He responded, "Yeah, it will be easier. And I want to see if it will scream like a man or a girl." Then, on the 23rd of January,
That's
2023,
so
Scarlett
fucking
messaged Eddie
vile.
saying, "You know that girl I mentioned, Brianna? I'm still trying to kill her, and the easiest way is pill overdose." And so Scarlett
Pill
put her
overdose?
next plan into action, spiking and poisoning Brianna with an excess of ibuprofen. The side effects of an ibuprofen overdose can be brutal. Intense stomach pain, blurred vision, muscle cramps, ringing in the ears, dizziness, seizures, difficulty in breathing, vomiting, death. just
Is it
to
bad that
name
my
a few.
mind right
And
now is
that
like
very
ibuprofen?
evening, on the 23rd of January, Brianna's mother would come home from work to find her daughter crumpled up on her bed, experiencing exactly that. She had just stepped through the door when she heard Brianna screaming out in agony from her bedroom. And when she ran upstairs, her mum found her, quote, just writhing around in agony, holding her stomach,
Jeez.
saying that she felt like she was going to die. Brianna's mother, Esther, immediately assumed that her daughter had actually self-inflicted this. Brianna's mental health, as we know, was not good. She was struggling with day-to-day life, and a self-inflicted overdose honestly wouldn't have been out of the question. And so Esther ran downstairs to get her phone while Brianna called out, "I think I'm gonna die. Don't leave me. Don't leave me." And with that,
That's so
Brianna
sad.
leant over the side of her bed and threw up. Once she finished, she collapsed back onto her bed, still tossing and turning in pain. And that was when her mum looked at the vomit on the floor. It's a bit gross, but quite frankly, the vomit that had just come out of this girl was bizarre. It was a clear liquid with what looked like grape skins in it. And so Esther wondered, well, had her daughter eaten too many grapes and made herself ill? Is that even possible? Is there like some weird chemicals in grapes that can do this to a person? But the answer was that she had been spiked with pills by her friend at school. Brianna messaged
Fascinating
Scarlett
case in
that
terms of how
night to
brutal
let her
binders
know
can
that
be.
she
I
was
wonder
sick,
how worse it
that
gets.
those
I just disliked the
tablets
nursery
Scarlett
style.
had given her
Yeah.
earlier were causing
Understandable.
her total agony. Now, on receipt of this text, Scarlett very excitedly updated Eddie saying, "Brianna's ill. Those tablets I gave her might be slowly killing her." Those tablets in question were a load of red capsule ibuprofens that Scarlett had bought earlier that day in Asda. She had given Brianna a handful, promising that it would give her like a fun little legal high, but she needed to take a load of them because they were
That's
so weak.
how
Now,
she got
Brianna
convinced to do
trusted
that.
her friend, and she trusted everything that she said to her. She trusted that these pills
Oh
wouldn't be
my
dangerous.
God,
But
dude.
Brianna
The
was
fact he
also very
trusts is
vulnerable.
crazy.
Of course, as we've said so many times, she was struggling with her mental health, and that naturally made her a little more reckless when it comes to dangerous acts like this. These are all reasons why Scarlett had chosen Brianna as a victim in the first place. Scarlett was well aware that with Brianna's poor mental health, it would mean less questions about her death. She had even texted Eddie saying people already know that she's depressed and shit, so nobody would get sus. Brianna took this handful of ibuprofen tablets under the impression that
They would
Scarlett
see
was
the
also
fucking
taking a handful,
pills.
and she was also going to experience this crazy legal high that night. But Scarlett was, of course, completely fine, probably just waiting for these updates from Brianna. Luckily, throwing up the tablets had begun easing the side effects, and Brianna started to recover. Relieved, she texted Scarlett once again, letting her know that she was starting to feel better. And I'm sure you can imagine that Scarlett wasn't very happy to hear that. She texted Eddie saying, for some reason, she's got a high tolerance. Like, I gave her some of these today and I thought that that would be enough to kill her. Eddie told her that next time, try doubling the dose. That should at least put him in a coma. Eddie even suggested putting the next round of pills in a McDonald's milkshake. He was just as relentless as Scarlett in the pursuit to murder
His back too
Brianna
thick.
Jack.
Gets too emotional and interrupts the story every 2 seconds.
Had been awful for Brianna. She was so
I think I know what kind of style you like
and then
more.
she was weak and recovering. That time of year, the weather is miserable too. It's dark, it's cold, it's rainy. For a girl who already doesn't want to leave her bedroom on a good day,
It makes it more digestible for some people, but others that just want to know more about the case itself, it's less digestible. If that makes sense.
More than usual, actually, begging Brianna to come and hang out. She said that she wanted to introduce Brianna to her friend Eddie, which, again, for an anxious girly like Brianna, it was only putting her off going out even more. She did initially agree to meet up with the duo the previous Saturday, which was January 28th. They were going to go and meet at Linear Park, but Brianna bailed last minute, instead deciding to go out for lunch with her family. Now, Scarlett and Eddie were fuming that their plans were foiled once again. But before
the
waving
on this, by the way, is so fucking much more difficult than it should be.
Thought that everything was going to go to plan, and so I want to read you their text messages from those days. The night before, Scarlett texted Eddie saying she's agreed to come to Culture tomorrow. Eddie responded, So I bring my knife. Eddie, by the way, was obsessed with knives, and this particular knife that he was talking about
Wow,
bringing,
I'm not surprised by
he had
that.
recently brought back from a skiing holiday in Bulgaria, and he was very eager to use it to kill someone, to kill Brianna. Scarlett told him, yes, it's definitely sharp enough, by the way. Meet me at the wooden posts in Linear at 12. We'll go over the plan again, and I'll show you where I'm killing her. And then we both walk to the
Jesus
library to
Christ.
meet her, and grab onto Brianna, slit her throat, and when she starts to fall, stab her in the back, then pass me the knife. I want to stab her at least once,
I want to
even
try
if
to.
she's dead.
I want to try to
just
see what
because
it feels
it's
like with
fun.
keyboard
LOL.
or
My
mouse.
God, I need a minute before I carry on. That last sentence was so fucking evil, man. I want to stab her at least once, even if she's already dead, just because it's fun. LOL.
Jesus
Oh my God.
fuck
Eddie
Christ.
expressed to Scarlett that he thought they needed a more concrete plan, a step-by-step.
I'm gonna go eat, but I didn't realize you're still here. Hello.
So that they both knew for sure
Go get some
when
sleep.
to act. He said, let's have 2 words. One for getting the knife ready and one to stab. To which Scarlett said, for getting the knife ready, I'll look at you and cough. And to stab, I'll say gay. You heard that right. Their second code word, well, only code word, was gay. Now, later on in this episode, you'll see that there is a whole
these kids are
debate that
fucking
surrounds
crazy.
this case as to whether or not it is classed as a hate crime. And that might catch a lot of you by surprise. I mean, we've all heard the texts now. The way that these two people discuss Brianna's identity is so disgustingly transphobic. I honestly find it hard to believe that this wasn't a hate crime that was motivated by
And also humans as a
Brianna's
victim, which is needed for the story she
as a
covers.
trans
Here.
girl.
It was
We've
in their drawing
seen the way
narration with
that Eddie
types of
speaks about
images.
her identity.
That
is
stuff maybe while
without
watching it.
question, total transphobia. But the debate is more
It is a hate
around
crime.
the way
I agree.
that
Yeah.
Scarlett feels about Brianna, because I mean, it does seem very, very complex. Scarlett herself words it as an obsession.
I've seen
She gets
both types of
nervous
style.
around Brianna. It sounds, like I said, like a crush almost. Some people argue that Brianna's identity as a trans girl actually had nothing to do with Scarlett's complex obsession, and that it could have come to this murderous end if Brianna had been a cis girl. But I really don't know. I mean, like I said, we'll come back to this.
I mean,
towards
Eddie
the
kept
end of
on
the
like mentioning
episode,
like this thing,
since there is a
calling
whole
her
debate
it, which
when
is
it comes
fucking
to the court case and
wild.
stuff. And I do want you to hear the rest of this episode before we have that discussion. But I did want to point it out here, at the very least, especially to stress that it was Scarlett that chose the code word gay, and up until this point, Scarlett had been the much
Yeah, it's so
more
much it's so much
neutral
easier with
one
mouse.
when it comes to Brianna's
Oh my God, it's so much
identity.
easier.
Scarlett had always used Brianna's
It's so much
correct
easier.
pronouns, she, her, when she was texting about her to Eddie. But this choice in code
Eddie
word
made it into a hate crime. He
reveals
did.
something that we haven't
Yes.
really seen in Scarlett yet. The trigger word to start this attack was going to be used in a homophobic way. So doesn't that automatically class this case as a hate crime? But despite Scarlett and Eddie ironing out all their plans, code words and all, Brianna still cancelled last minute. And Scarlett texted Eddie saying, I'm fucking pissed. Brianna just said she can't come. So with their initial plans cancelled, Eddie instead went to Scarlett's house, and they decided to go to Linear Park anyway so that they could scope out the area where the murder would eventually take place and essentially do a recce. While they were there messing around at the park, Scarlett took a video of Eddie underneath a bridge just 2 minutes away from where they would murder Brianna Jai 1 week later. Eddie and Scarlett parted ways at 3 p.m. A few hours later, Scarlett sent him a text saying that Brianna was free after school on Tuesday of next week, so they could do it then, maybe? But Eddie said that he couldn't make it that day because it was a school night. And again, I need a second just to like comprehend all of that. That really hammers in that these are kids killing other kids. It's so fucking horrific. Scarlett
surely the judge makes
the
saying,
I don't want to wait. I just want it done really badly. I just want to see her die ASAP. I want to see the pure horror on her face and hear her scream in pain. But she just couldn't convince Eddie to commit the murder on a school night. Scarlett's impatience led her to suggest killing Brianna with a cocaine overdose instead, maybe, but she very quickly talked herself out of that idea as quickly as it came up. It would be a very expensive thing to get a hold of that much cocaine to kill a person, and she also realized that feeding her an overdose wouldn't ultimately satisfy the urge that Scarlett had to, quote, see the pure horror on her face and hear her scream in pain.
That's so
and so she
sick.
said to Eddie, let's just stab her, it's more fun. So the park plan
Because
was
it's
back on.
more
They
fun.
agreed
That
with
is...
Brianna that they would all meet up
God.
there on Saturday, the 11th of February, 2023. By the 3rd of February, Scarlett had written up the official murder plan, and it read, Saturday, 11th
I was
of
like,
February,
writing it up
2023.
is a
Victim,
fucking wild
Brianna
thing.
Dye. Plan. Meet Eddie at Wooden Posts at 1 p.m. Walk down to the library bus stop. Wait until Brianna gets off the bus. Then the three of us walk to Linear Park.
Like,
Go
what's
to
the point of
pipe
this?
/ tunnel area. I say code word to Eddie. He stabs her in the back as I stab her in the stomach. Eddie drags the body into the area. We both cover up the area with logs, etc. 2 days before the murder was to take place, Scarlett messaged Eddie telling him, I'm excited about Saturday. And he asked, why? Scarlett says, Brianna, remember? Are you excited? Eddie actually responded to this, saying, I forgot. Scarlett asks,
That's
how?
crazy.
And Eddie says, because I'm eating. I know I keep pausing this to have to digest moments of this dialogue, but they just keep saying mad shit, man. He forgot about this murder plot that had been months in the making because he was busy eating. That's how much this shit
that's so
doesn't
tight!
matter
The
to him.
fuck?
That, oh my god, it's grotesque.
Bro, forgot is
Anyways,
crazy, by the way.
The following night was Friday evening. The very next day, they would be
Okay,
putting
this
their
is the first one on the
murder
video.
plan
Yeah,
into
it's...
action.
I don't...
And so
it's-
that night, Scarlett and Eddie
It's
are
hard.
texting back and forth, making sure that they have everything in place. And as they're texting, Scarlett is watching Sweeney Todd in some sick sort of excited preparation, you know, hyping herself up for the next day. She told Eddie, I'm excited as fuck for tomorrow. And she sent him a clip of the movie of Sweeney Todd, commenting on how sharp Sweeney Todd's knife was. The sick and twisted plans that had
Jesus.
been over a month in the making would all come to a head the very next day. It would change 2 of their lives forever, and for Brianna, it would end hers way too soon. Saturday, the 11th of February, was a freezing day, but the sky was clear, there was no rain, and
Just trying
so
a different
Brianna
level.
could wear her favourite white fluffy
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
jacket.
kill someone
When she
tomorrow.
got
Yeah,
ready to
just...
go out, she chatted with
oopsie,
her internet
I
bestie,
forgot.
Amelia, as usual.
I gotta kill somebody
She told her
tomorrow.
that she was
Oh,
meeting
no.
her other friend Scarlett this afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Brianna had picked out a grey miniskirt, some long white knee socks, and, of course, her signature fluffy white jacket. Her hair was done, her makeup was done, and by 12:45 she was ready to leave and catch the bus. But this is where things get weird. There was actually a bus stop right next
that
to
didn't
Brianna's
save.
house that
Ah,
would take her
fuck,
all the
I didn't
way
know.
to Linear
Okay, I
Park.
fucked up
but
then.
Scarlett had instructed
Sonic
her
Blaster.
to take a very particular route to the park that day. She told Brianna to walk a whole half an hour in the other direction to Birchwood
Oh, I
train
know this
station,
level.
and then get a bus from there instead. Scarlett even instructed her to get a child's single ticket to Culcheth Library. Now, for my international audience, a single ticket is a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Scarlett was so blatant about the fact that she never planned for Brianna to make it home from their park meetup. I'm not sure if Scarlett ever gave Brianna a reason as to why she was like sending her through this strange route, but Brianna simply did as she had been ordered. In retrospect, it's so clear to see that Scarlett is trying to throw off any potential investigation that would follow Brianna's disappearance. When Brianna boarded the bus, she immediately stuck out to the bus driver. Actually, he remembered thinking that she seemed very timid, like someone who wanted to be left alone. And, you know, it's true. Brianna was a very anxious girl. This was the first time that she had left the house in days after having a bad stint with her mental health. All she wanted to do at this point in time was stay at home. But she knew that the healthy thing to do was to push herself, to socialize and to get some fresh air. Brianna was doing an act of self-care that day, even though it was so hard for her to get herself out of the house. As she sat down, Brianna took a picture of her feet and messaged her mum saying that she had just gotten on the bus, but she was really scared. Her mum messaged her back, reassuring her that she was proud of her for catching the bus all by herself. At 1:53 p.m., Brianna arrived at her destination. She got off the bus and she was met by Scarlett, who had been eagerly waiting for her on the footpath. Eddie, on the other hand, is weirdly, like, lingering off to the side. On the CCTV footage, it looks almost like he was trying to, like, play it cool, trying to seem disinterested in Brianna. But we all know that that couldn't be further from the truth. She had been his and Scarlett's main topic of conversation for literally months. I mean, Eddie was, in his own words, socially inept, so maybe that's why he wasn't talking to Brianna, saying hi to her. But either way, he eventually joined the girls and they headed to Linear Park. And in his pocket this whole time was the knife. The plan for the day, or at least what they told Brianna, was that they would be picking up some cocaine from a dealer and they would all be trying it together. This would be Brianna's first time doing cocaine.
One way to lure somebody, I guess.
Nervous. In fact, she wasn't even 100% sure that she would actually do any, but she was at that age where you're curious about the taboo. Can I just side note this with a caution to those
I never
that might
had
be
that.
feeling the same? I don't want to sound like your teachers and say, like, don't do drugs, kids, even though I probably should be saying exactly that. But I know that that's the kind of attitude that makes kids rebel and want to do drugs even more. So what I will say is, please be so incredibly careful if you do choose to experiment, because you never truly know what's in any substance
That's a fair
that you
way
buy
of
from
doing
some
that.
dodgy character. My mum always used to tell me that the first time you try drugs could well be the last, because you never know if it's cut and mixed with something that could kill you. We've seen it way too many times. Drug testing facilities exist for this exact reason, and you won't see repercussions for getting your drugs safely checked. Look into the Wedinos project, for example. That's here in the UK. You know, just to conclude this
that's
point,
cool.
I won't tell you what to do with your life, but I will beg you to
No,
be
I didn't.
careful about whatever you choose to do, because it's a very fucking tricky guessing game that is way too easy to lose and never wake up from. Sorry, my drug PSA out of the way. Back to this case.
She did that very well.
Brianna,
Honestly, yeah.
on that day,
I think it's fair.
thought that
I think it's a
she
fair
was
take to do
trusted
it.
company.
I think
She
drugs are
believed that
stupid as shit,
Scarlett was
but
a good friend of hers.
you know, that's
Though
my opinion.
It seems that Eddie being there that day was making her more anxious than she usually was. But anyways, the three of them walked down a main road, down an alleyway, and onto a housing estate.
The ship just feels so much heavier than normally it is. I'm just not used to being this heavy.
Slash tunnel that Scarlett had written
That's the
about
best way to describe
in
it.
the murder plan. But Brianna was starting to feel uneasy.
99.6
mostly about the
pure.
whole cocaine situation. The whole time that they'd been walking, Scarlett had been Snapchatting the dealer that she was supposed to be picking up from. Or at least that's what she told Brianna. Scarlett was actually secretly snapping herself. She was having a conversation with herself to make this whole cocaine pickup ruse seem real. As time passed, Brianna started catching on that something was up. She just didn't know what. She was feeling anxious about it all, and so she decided to hang back and wait while Eddie and Scarlett went off to go and meet this fake dealer. At 2:15 p.m, Brianna Snapchatted Scarlett saying, "Girl, I'ma wait here until we have drugs, lol. I'm too anxious." So she's on her own. 15 minutes later, she's still waiting for them to return when she messages bestie Amelia saying, "Scarlett is so weird, girl. I think she's pretending to have a dealer." It just felt like they had dragged Brianna on this wild goose chase, waiting to meet a dealer that clearly never existed. 20 more minutes passed without hearing from Scarlett, and so Brianna texted at 3:06 p.m. saying, "Girl, where are you?" It had been nearly an hour at this point since Scarlett and Eddie left, but just 7 minutes after that last message was sent, Brianna's dead body would be discovered. It's estimated that between 3:07 and 3:12, in that gap of just 5 minutes,
I honestly don't
Scarlett
know.
and Eddie snuck up on Brianna. Scarlett coughed, the first signal, and then the word gay was shouted. And with that code word, the brutal attack began. Brianna Jai was stabbed 28 times in total, 14 of which were to her head and her neck, severing major blood vessels. The remaining
to the
14 stab
head?
wounds were to her chest, 12 of which came from behind when she was snuck up on, unable to defend herself. Her
Fuck.
lungs and her heart were punctured, her bones were damaged, and the deepest stab wound was 5 inches deep. And bless Brianna, she really did try to fight for her life. Once she realized what was going on, she tried to get them off of her. She was covered in defensive injuries all over her hands, her arms, her wrists. Later on, it became clear that she'd sustained a lot of these defensive injuries from trying to cover her face and her neck, trying to protect herself from a girl that she had considered probably her closest school friend. For a brief moment during the attack,
so hard
Brianna
here.
actually managed to slip away from her attackers and get herself over to some nearby steps, but Scarlett and Eddie caught up to her, restrained her, and continued the attack. This attack was brutal, and tragically, Brianna was conscious all the way through. She was only 16 years old. She was terrified, betrayed, and in so much agony in that freezing February weather. She was meant to make it home that
God,
night,
that's so hard to concentrate. It's hard to
FaceTime her best friend
concentrate.
Amelia, as usual, to eat dinner with her mum and her sister. She wasn't meant to be bleeding out, face down in the mud. And as Eddie and Scarlett stood over her body, they were out of breath, covered in blood. Suddenly, something was about to go very wrong. Something that hadn't been a part of their plan. A husband and wife named Andrew and Catherine were out walking their dog through Linear Park at that exact moment, and they spotted Scarlett and Eddie in the distance. Eddie crouched down over something. From so far away, the couple just assumed that this boy must be crouching to see a dog, you know, to adjust its lead or something. But as the couple got closer, they noticed that it wasn't a dog. It looked more like maybe a large doll. By now, Eddie and Scarlett had spotted this couple in the distance, and they were panicking because this couple were getting closer and closer, and they would actually probably be able to recognize, like, to remember their faces.
Jesus.
So they got up, and Eddie began to walk very quickly away.
It's always a
almost
park,
like
yeah.
at a jogging pace, knowing that he needed to get
You
away
said they were
quickly,
cardiac.
but without seeming too suspicious. But I mean, it was a bit late for that, especially because Scarlett actually hung back and she stood staring down this couple that were approaching, almost trying to intimidate them. It was like a standoff. She locked eyes with Catherine.
I know
for
she's
about
stupid
8
and
to
all,
10
but god
seconds,
damn.
and Catherine said this just sent shivers down her spine. And once Scarlett broke the eye contact, she scampered off after Eddie into a nearby field. Catherine and Andrew got a very uneasy feeling from this whole thing, and while they initially thought
I'll
that
blame
this
them.
would turn out to be some sort of childish prank or a misunderstanding, they quickly realized the horror of what they had just stumbled upon. Catherine noticed that this wasn't some sort of life-size mannequin doll. It was a real girl covered in blood. This couple had just scared off this girl's attackers. Catherine and Andrew had a flash of pure horror and panic, but they very quickly snapped into action to try to save this young girl. Andrew crouched down next to Brianna and told her, "It's okay, we're gonna get some help for you." But they couldn't shake the thought that they might already be too late. There was just so much blood. They couldn't see how Brianna could possibly survive this. Catherine very frantically called 999, telling them that they'd found a girl, they need an ambulance. She tells the operator, "We've seen the attackers run away." It was very clear on the call that Catherine feared that Brianna
If you want, we could do a
wouldn't
theme
make
part,
it.
theme
Her
part one. That's
injuries
30
were
minutes
just
away.
so severe.
After.
Catherine
Oh
was
my
worried
God.
that the paramedics wouldn't be able to find them given how deep into the park that they were, and so she jogged all the way back to the car park, which was about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile away, so that she would be able to meet the paramedics and direct them to Brianna when they arrived.
Oh damn.
As Catherine had run off to go and meet the emergency services, Andrew stayed with Brianna. He could have sworn at one point that he heard Brianna breathe or sigh, and he told her not to worry. They've called the police, just hang in there. At 3:25 p.m, the first police officers arrived on the scene. Incredibly fast, I have to say. Catherine and Andrew only found her at 3:19, so within 6 minutes, there was an officer there. Catherine brought this guy over to where Brianna was laying, face down on the floor. He turned her onto her back, and he tried to give Brianna CPR while paramedics and air ambulances arrived a few minutes later. Obviously, the location that this had taken place made it all the more difficult to reach
UK.
and to treat Brianna. There were no roads nearby. There was nothing notable to help like direct the different emergency services. It was all just fucking trees. Scarlett and Eddie had done this on purpose. They had taken her out into the depths of the park to put a barrier between Brianna and any potential rescue mission. And then at 4:02 p.m. came the heartbreaking declaration. A little over 2 hours since Brianna had gotten off the bus to meet who she thought were her friends, Brianna Jai was pronounced dead. She had literally only just turned 16 years old, 3 months prior to this. She was a baby with so much life ahead of her. She was meant to be sitting her GCSEs soon. She would be starting college in the September. Her life had barely even begun, especially her life as Brianna. All her plans that she had to grow on TikTok, to move out and live with her best friend Amelia, to meet Amelia in person for the first time, to get over her anxiety, to get all of her surgeries, to watch herself grow and blossom and flourish. All of it was so abruptly and violently torn away from her. And it breaks my heart, especially thinking about how brave Brianna had been to battle her agoraphobia, her anxiety, to even just get herself out of the house that day, no matter how much it scared her. Throughout researching this case, I really related to a lot of aspects of Brianna's mental health struggle because I was similarly agoraphobic when I was her age. Of course, there are a lot of different factors at play between Brianna's anxiety and my own, but the thing that really got me is that I was lucky enough to outlive my agoraphobia and my anxiety. I grew up into an adult, which gave me the opportunity to beat that anxiety that debilitated me. And I believe so strongly that Brianna would have gotten there too if she'd have just been allowed that time to live and to work through those struggles. I mean, look at her being so brave on the very last day that she had here on Earth. Just to get on the bus alone and meet a brand new friend of a friend at the park. She was already on her way to beating her own mental struggles. I just wish more than anything that she would have had more time and more help to grow by themselves, but I just know that she was heading to be.
Mainly because the way I see about it is like very passionate.
Talk about the police investigation. This has been a very heavy, emotional last couple of minutes of the episode, so I do just want to give a bit of a time to recover.
I can see what you mean by though when it can come off that way, because I have seen people that have done that close to my heart. I don't think she necessarily is.
To so many other LGBT hearts up and down the country. Mermaids is a UK charity that is completely dedicated to supporting trans,
which I know with like smaller communities,
young people,
or not smaller communities.
Families. Mermaids run a
helpline communities a lot of people like to form
connections
with.
Can call
so I don't blame it.
Whenever immediate support is needed. But this hotline can also be utilized if you're a friend or a parent or a teacher or a guardian of someone that could use that support. Mermaids also run monthly in-person events in cities all over England to bring people together for peer-to-peer community support, which helps these young gender diverse kids to feel less alone. It builds their self-esteem. It gives them a sense of belonging in this world, which can be...
You can say you connect to a case in your video, especially when it's this deep and you've been researching it for a fortnight.
And bravery just to be yourself, where you're used as a political scapegoat to detract from real issues and used in the media like your identity and your rights should be debated. We need to support the trans community more than ever. As always, we will link Mermaid's website in the description of this episode. There you can find their helpline, you can find different resources, and of course there is the option to donate to help to fund the amazing work that they do. Please, if you have a couple of quid to spare this Pride Month, just know that you would be helping the trans youth to find their way in this world. Now, back to Brianna's case. That evening, around 5 p.m, as the sun was setting, Brianna's mum, Esther, was on a dog walk with her partner.
Done.
And as they were out, they noticed just how many police cars were speeding through town. And Esther even made a joke to her partner. She said, if Brianna doesn't turn up soon, I'll have to ring the police for her as well. Like I said, it was 5 p.m, so it wasn't too late, but they were wondering where Brianna was and what she was up to. They hadn't had a text update from her in a while, but they weren't too worried yet. But by the time they had circled back to their street, they spotted two police officers standing outside of their open front door. Brianna's sister Alicia was sitting in a state of shock on the stairs. The two officers asked Esther if she wanted to sit down, but she said no. She just wanted to hear what they were there for. They told her that they had found a body, and that body was believed to be her daughter, Brianna. But strangely, the police told Esther and Alicia that they didn't yet know her cause of death. I guess they wanted to be 100% sure what had happened before telling them. I guess this was all unfolding very, very quickly, but this was at 5 p.m. when her family are being told. At 5:53 p.m, a text was sent to Brianna's phone from her best friend, Amelia. Amelia said that she had just woken up from a nap, but she was asking Brianna if she was okay. Because remember, the last thing that Brianna had even said to Amelia was about how Scarlett was weird and it seemed like she was faking meeting a dealer. So Amelia didn't think too much of it until 8 hours later when she still hadn't heard from Brianna. And so she texted her again saying, girl, you better not
mainly
be dead.
because it can mean you could do something to the body beforehand and then place it.
Amelia followed up with a flood of
texts that's happened before.
Brianna. Now, the first and only time Amelia would ever get to meet her best friend in real life would be at her funeral. By now, of course, a police investigation was well underway, and lucky for detectives, their murderers were a couple of fucking idiots who had left a very clear trail that could be followed. Minutes after Eddie and Scarlett scampered out of Linear Park, they were caught on a few different cameras, one being a car's dash cam, another being a house's Ring doorbell. They're both walking with no sense of urgency. You wouldn't think anything if you passed them in the street. And then they both split up and went in their separate directions to their separate homes. Eddie boarded a bus, and he was actually caught on the CCTV of the bus rubbing blood from his hands as he paid for his ticket. As Scarlett made her way home, she actually dropped Brianna's phone, which was covered in her blood, into a drain, hoping that it wouldn't be traced back to her. But once the two arrived at their respective houses,
around at least the culprits were found. So yeah,
Eddie began freaking out. He was Googling how to cope with anxiety, trying to self-soothe, knowing damn well that the consequences of his actions would be severe. Scarlett, on the other hand, couldn't be more different. She was sat at home doing some online shopping for flared jeans.
Oh, of course. I'm not surprised by that.
She really is that unbothered that her mind had moved on and she's
I am not surprised by that.
Or maybe she's trying to craft some sort of like late
Why not they got
alibi?
A bit further and they dropped
like,
the case?
If her internet history on the day of the crime looked innocent and oblivious, then maybe that could help her case. I don't know. But speaking of creating a fake alibi, let me tell you about the text that Eddie and Scarlett proceeded to share between themselves that evening. Bear in mind, they have already been texting so openly about how much they want to stab Brianna, about the weapons, the locations, the code words, the whole fucking 9 yards. This whole time they have been texting like no one's watching. But
the robot. Oh, it's the robot.
At 5:25 p.m,
I realized
Scarlett texted
okay.
Eddie saying,
that's cool.
My brother just told me not to go to Linear Park because a woman got stabbed. Eddie texted her back saying, Jesus, really? Holy crap. They're sending each other links to press reports, acting like they're finding out the news in real time. First, that a woman was stabbed in the park. Then when the news broke that it was Brianna Jai, and then when the news broke that she was pronounced dead, they're sending each other updates. I get the sense that forming an alibi in this way was just an excuse to stay up to date with how the case was unfolding.
That's just not how they work.
Reveling in what they had done, in the life that they had taken, and the devastating ripple effect that their actions were having on the whole community now. At 11:11 p.m, Scarlett texted Eddie asking, do you have anxiety about getting caught? And he replied to her saying, probably. But she reassured him, you're not going to get caught. Don't worry. Police are shite here. The next morning, Scarlett
Jesus
deleted a Snapchat conversation that she had had with Brianna. And a little later that day, she texted Brianna's phone, the one she threw in a drain, saying, girl, is everything okay? Some teenage girl got killed in Linear Park. It's on the news everywhere. And why did you ditch us for some random man from Manchester? Like, WTF? That's so
What the
fucked up.
fuck?
Again, we're gonna pause to comprehend what
Hot
the
take,
fuck
this should
that
be
was. How
life or death
evil
sentence.
for Scarlett to cover her own back by planting a seed of victim blaming here in this text. Lying about Brianna going to meet, quote, some random man from Manchester to throw the scent off of herself and Eddie. I guess she was hoping that the police would read that text and think, well, the culprit must be this random man from Manchester. Like, also, that is such a random lie. And it's just the cherry on top of all the fucked up things that she has done. The fact that she is now
So
berating
fucking random about all
Brianna
things to
over
put.
text after killing her. Like, Scarlett has made up this fake thing that Brianna supposedly did to upset her. You know, she ditched them for Manchester Man. Her actual words were, what the fuck, that's so fucked up. Girl, you fucking murdered her. And you have the nerve to text that to your victim's phone the next morning to prevent you going to jail and her receiving
I need to go down. I
justice.
forgot to go down.
Like, there is a special place in hell for that kind of behavior, Scarlett Jenkinson. Like, that bit made me so fuming when we were going through the research. But anyways, I'm gonna compose myself so I can carry on telling you guys the remainder of this case. Coming up
that
on the
happens so
24-hour
often.
mark after
Fucking
committing
wild.
the murder, Scarlett is receiving a bunch of texts from different people who are seeing the reports about Brianna's death. And obviously, so many people knew that this was Scarlett's friend, so they're texting her saying, oh my god, have you seen this? Is this all about Brianna, your friend, Brianna? And Scarlett responded to one of them saying, Brianna was with us for like 15 minutes
The thing is,
and then
not
ditched
a
us
lot
to
of
meet
people
some lad.
believe
It wouldn't have been
death sentence to be a
her. She
thing.
said she was going to Manchester.
That
Scarlett's
is
own
some-
boyfriend was the next one to message her about this, and he was really upset, really distressed about this murder. But bizarrely, Scarlett almost forgets that it's supposed
Oh,
to
I
be
did immediately, that's why.
her who was super close with Brianna. She replied to her boyfriend as if it was his friend that had died. She's saying, it's going to be okay, baby. I'm here for you, baby.
What a
And at
bitch.
this point, Scarlett's parents, which is something we haven't thought about yet, what her parents were thinking, they were growing quite concerned about this whole thing. They knew that their daughter had met up with Brianna the day before, the day that Brianna had been killed. They knew that Scarlett would have been one of the last people to have seen Brianna Jai alive before her body
Why would you
was
tell your
discovered.
parents?
Now,
Why?
I'm not
That's so
saying that
fucking
they were
stupid.
suspecting their daughter of having done anything
Huh?
awful, of having committed the murder, but they
What
did
the fuck?
know
I
that
thought
she
I did it
needed to
later.
talk to
The
police
fuck?
and tell them everything she knew. And so at 5 p.m., Scarlett's mum actually called the police, telling them that her daughter had been with Brianna the day before, and she even handed the phone to Scarlett to speak to the police directly. Now, Scarlett told the operator that Brianna had stormed off to go and meet a 17-year-old boy from Manchester, and that was the last she had seen her. When Scarlett eventually got off the phone with the police, she texted Eddie at 6 p.m. saying, make sure your story adds up. Say to police, we met Brianna at 1:30.
Ah, yeah, it's like
walked
they're
to
not gonna
Linear,
see that
sat
fucking
and chilled
answer
on the
or like
bench,
see that
and then
response.
Brianna looked at her phone, said she was gonna meet some lad, and
If I had
walked
life
off. Like,
sentences,
I know these
I wouldn't
kids
want
are
death
15
penalties
years
while
old and
court's still in
obviously clearly
jail.
very
innocent
stupid,
people. That
but
is true.
It's next level to be texting so openly about getting your story straight. Like, what was the point in them pretending to learn of this case in real time and sending each other reports being like, oh my god, have you heard about the stabbing in Linear Park, if they're just gonna text like this again straight after? Like, are they expecting police to read their texts or not? Like, none of it makes sense to me. But anyways, 25 minutes later, Scarlett does something egregious. She posted on her Snapchat story a photo of Brianna, a screenshot of Brianna Jai's death being announced, and Scarlett captioned it, Brianna was one of the best people I've ever
Oh,
met.
fucking
and
knew
such
she was
an
gonna do that
amazing
shit.
friend.
That's fucking
So
wild.
fucking sickening what got done to her. Again, she is trying to throw the scent off herself. She wants
And like
to
they know
blend
what's
in
like
with the rest
what they're
of
doing
their
is wrong.
shocked, grieving classmates. People
fucking wild,
knew
dude.
that Scarlett and Brianna were friends, and so Scarlett had to act the part in front of everyone. It's so messed up on so many levels that she was planning her murder for months.
The
only
spider
to
right
post
there
her photo
genuinely
after
is
killing
fucking
her,
ass. So how the fucking
captioning it that
plays.
she was one of the best people you ever met.
Because it's not a hard
I'm
thing.
trying to work out, is there any remorse in this at all? Like a guilty streak that is now
Attorney,
leading
no.
her to say nice things about Brianna now that she's killed her? But you know, I actually
That's an
don't think
interesting
there
case.
is
It's a very
any
interesting
remorse
case.
or guilt in this whatsoever. I think we would see it seep through more of Scarlett's actions if there was, but we just don't see it anywhere else. She's shopping for flared jeans. She's designing her alibi. She's even berating Brianna over text. Meanwhile, at home in his bedroom, Eddie was in a very different headspace. He was online looking at the Crown prosecution website. He was doing his research. He wanted to know just how much trouble he was in. He was looking up Data Protection Act offences and penalties for supplying or withholding information.
Paranoid.
He also looked at pages about people giving evidence and receiving bail, but his reading would be cut short, because at 7:30 p.m. the police would be at both Eddie and Scarlett's doors. The police had a mountain of evidence already to arrest the pair. There was CCTV
they didn't do a good
evidence,
job.
so many different forms of it. There were witness statements, all linking them both to the scene of the crime. And so with that, Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, both just 15 years of age, were arrested on suspicion
This girl
of the
sounds like a
murder
psychopath,
of Brianna Jai.
That's just an easy way out for them. Yeah, that is true. I can see that.
I don't know. All the information I've received is you are a suspect, okay, for the murder. Yeah.
I can't explain it.
Fucking psychopath.
Do it all on into it, right?
When the two of them were arrested, their bedrooms were searched, and in Scarlett's, the police found a 6-inch kitchen knife with blood on.
Why the fuck do you have it?
To be her own. It wasn't Brianna's. This wasn't the knife that was used to kill Brianna.
What?
But there was more stuff found in Scarlett's bedroom. There was a bounty of handwritten notes, including the step-by-step murder plot that she had written out, titled Victim Brianna Jai. But that
Bro,
wasn't
that's so fucking
the
stupid.
only murder plot that she had thought about. There was a plan B and a plan C if the first two failed. One of them was give them alcohol with sleeping pills.
Okay, you gotta give me props. You gotta give me props. That was good sight reading.
Place pieces in bin bags, bury bags 7 feet underground. Another plan read, get her to go to Linear Park, go to the hidden spot near the bridge I usually go to. Someone jumps out and restrains her. I kill her. There were several notebooks just filled with dodgy shit in Scarlett's bedroom.
Why
She would
have
make
this
notes
shit?
about
So
rape
psychopathic.
victims and murder victims, facts about like all her favorite serial killers and different murder methods and ways to get rid of bodies. There were pages where she would write like some random dark words like punishment and sin and mortality, just like sprawled across the pages. There was nothing more to it. She was just like such a dark, tortured soul, you know what I mean? Then when police searched Eddie Ratcliffe's bedroom, there they found muddy trainers with blood on, a blood-stained jacket, a hunting knife with blood on, and when all of these things were tested, all of the blood was a match to Brianna Jai. Upon their simultaneous arrests, Eddie and Scarlett were taken to 2 separate police stations where they would spend the next 2 days consistently being questioned. Initially, Scarlett stuck to their original story that Brianna had left to meet some 17-year-old lad from Manchester. Scarlett said that she had no idea who the boy was. Apparently, she had tried to ask, but she claimed that Brianna told her, "Stop interrogating me." So she didn't know. Police asked Scarlett how she had found out that Brianna had died, and she said that another girl had reached out to tell her, and then later when she heard it on the news, Scarlett said that she burst into tears. But after a while, Scarlett was running out of fake answers to give. The police just had more and more questions that were beginning to trip her up. And so eventually, she stopped talking entirely and just replied with no comment to the rest of the questions. Honestly, she was fighting a losing battle anyway. At this point, she didn't realize that the police had 11,000 pages of text messages between herself and Eddie where they had been discussing and detailing
I knew I was gonna die there.
murder that they were now being accused of.
That is genuinely crazy.
These two little geniuses thought that if they deleted their thread of text messages from their phone, then that also deleted any trace of it ever existing completely.
Yeah, no,
Obviously,
you can
police have
get
their
that
ways. Your phone network records absolutely
11
everything
I
you
know,
ever do.
that's so
Deleting
fucking
something
nuts.
just from your
11,000 is
physical phone
crazy.
is only skin deep compared to the depths of records that these companies keep on their users. I think Eddie had worked out by this point that the jig was up. He knew that the police must have a decent amount of evidence
who
on
the
him
fuck
to have
uses
even made
threads?
the arrest in the first place.
Psychopaths.
But he
That's easy.
had a plan. He tried to get ahead and flipped it all on Scarlett. He said that it was all her. He wasn't even there when Scarlett killed Brianna.
Oh, wow,
because
he tried to
supposedly
throw her under the
He
bus.
had wandered off for a pee, for a nature wee. He claimed that in the 30 seconds that it took him to walk a little bit away and turn his back to pee against a tree, Scarlett had lost her mind, and when he turned back around to face him again, he saw her stabbing Brianna. All of that had apparently taken place in 30 seconds. Right. He told the police about all the mental things that Scarlett would text him, all of her fantasies about killing people and wanting to see the horror in their face. He insisted that he didn't think that she was being serious, though. He thought that she just had, like, morbid, dark fascinations and a dark sense of humor. He said that whenever he would respond to these things, he was just playing along because he wanted Scarlett to like him. He said that he didn't think that she would ever actually do any of it. Clearly, all of that's a big fat lie, since he literally planned every step of it with her and then acted
Children are
it out
stupid as
just
fuck,
so
dude.
perfectly according to plan. Both of them were deadly serious, and they had been this whole entire time. Both of them were in it just as much as one another. And when Eddie was asked about his transphobic comments about how he would always misgender Brianna and he would make those horrid, hate-fueled comments, Eddie defended himself by saying he made gay jokes all the time with his friends. This was what the other boys did, and so he
it went
did
down.
It too.
It went down.
That is just Eddie Ratcliffe's
Should have
defense.
told him he had dropped a Jones way more believable type for him.
Eddie can never allow the blame to fall on himself, but the police could see through it all, as can we. Soon enough, just like they had with Scarlett, the police began to break Eddie down. He was slipping up and making big blunders in his interrogation.
I don't know how UK works.
Was denying taking a knife to the
Look,
park that
I'm
day.
not advocating.
Well, they had already discovered the knife.
I think I find it great that they're speaking out.
Brianna's blood all over it. So
but
now
like,
he is just putting his foot in it.
You have like over the United States, you have the right to remain silent.
So
use that to your fucking
eventually,
advantage,
he too
dumbasses.
reverted to just saying no comment after every question, and that is where both of their interrogations end. 8 months after Brianna's death, on November 27th, 2023, the trial for her murder began at Manchester Crown Court. The judges on this case pre-told the jury before entering the courtroom Eddie was diagnosed being on the autistic spectrum, and Scarlett herself was suspected of having autism. But I think it was as the police were speaking to her and questioning her and interrogating her, and as she'd like met up with therapists behind the scenes and stuff, people had begun to suspect that she was also on the spectrum, but I don't believe she was diagnosed. The jury were also told that both of these kids, Scarlett and Eddie, were experiencing anxiety, and Eddie had, as a result, gone non-verbal. But that wasn't going to stop him from being a bigoted transphobe during the trial, because for the first time ever in British history, Eddie was allowed to write his answers down on a board and hold it up. On that board, when referring to Brianna, he would only ever refer to her as he or it. And this was not an accident. It wasn't from a lack of understanding. He had been introduced to Brianna through Scarlett as a girl. Even Scarlett was always using she, her pronouns for Brianna. So Eddie would repeatedly, intentionally go out of his way to disrespect and dehumanize his murder victim at her own trial, in front of her grieving family, in front of the media, in front of the jury who would be deciding his fate. If there was ever a reason to put your hatred to bed, it would be right now, and even then he didn't want to do it. Scarlett's anxiety was also acknowledged to the jury. At this point, like, I'm not being funny, but yeah, you're a murderer on trial to decide your fate when it comes to how long you're going to be in prison. Whose anxiety wouldn't be shot through the...
Oh, I have anxiety. I killed someone. I know.
And, like,
oh
I
my
understand that
god.
these things do need to be
Crazy.
acknowledged,
They use it the right to kill
their
somebody.
murder victim had autism and anxiety too. They picked her out because she
That
had
better not
these
be out
things, because she
for
was vulnerable,
the jury.
because she would be an easier target. So I think it would just be so incredibly unfair for Scarlett and Eddie to get any kind of lighter sentencing or a more lenient decision based on that. Throughout
Yeah,
the
that'd be
trial,
stupid. That'd be
the two of them
ridiculous.
were even given fidget toys to play with. Now,
The
I don't
fuck?
want to be that friend that's not woke enough, but just imagine the list of Brianna's gruesome, torturous injuries was being read out to a misty-eyed court while the two killers are popping fidget toys in the corner. I just couldn't believe my fucking ears when my researchers told me that. But anyways, all the disclaimers about Scarlett and Eddie aside,
That's
it
genuinely
really wasn't
wild.
looking
Just
good
a
for them.
fucking like, oh, I'm
There
gonna fidget
was
with a toy.
bunch of irrefutable
In a court.
evidence presented
In a
to
court.
the court. A bunch of Eddie's stuff had Brianna's blood on it, which obviously had all been confirmed by now. His shoes, his jacket. He tried to argue that all of this blood had gotten onto his clothes because he ran up to Brianna when Scarlett had stopped stabbing her. Because remember, his story is that he was turned around for a pee, and then when he looked again, Scarlett's stabbing Brianna. So he said that he ran over to Brianna when Scarlett had left her alone.
Honestly, Bretzel's here.
To see if she was still alive.
Interesting
or
time.
to
We're
see if
listening
he
to a
could
court
help
case
her,
right now.
if he could save her. But
Peek going to talk about peak. If the
once
world's
he'd
peak,
gotten
ever
blood all
in
over
myself would not
himself, he
begin to
panicked
describe the
and
amount
ran
of peak in
away
this
because he
mod.
didn't
Generally,
want
it's
to be
fun. I'm
involved.
liking the
I mean,
jump dash
none of
part.
us believe that, but even if
Hollow
we
Knight's
did,
kicking my
that
ass, and
doesn't explain why the
my game
knife
crashed, and
has
I
Brianna's
left halfway.
blood all over it. The pathologist that carried out her post-mortem was even able to confirm that the knife found in Eddie's bedroom was a match to Brianna's wound.
Why the
Eddie
fuck
said
do you
that he
have that in
only
your
went along
bedroom?
with the
That is
fake,
genuinely ridiculously
Manchester Boy
stupid.
cover story
I
at
know they're
first,
retarded.
because he was
I know
scared
they're
that
really
Scarlett
stupid,
might
but
come
oh
after
my
him
god.
next. Which is funny because in court, Scarlett would say the exact same thing about him. Her version of events is that she walked away
I'm about
from
to
Brianna
bust.
and Eddie at 3 p.m. to go
Crazy.
and meet this fake cocaine dealer that she'd been Snapchatting all day when she heard a scream. And when she spun around, she saw Eddie stabbing Brianna to death on his own. Scarlett started crying in the witness box, saying that she was scared that Eddie would kill her if she spoke out against
These guys
him.
are so
She
fucking
even
stupid.
wanted to help him
Genuinely.
cover up his tracks. And
Damn
that's
it.
when she began texting Brianna
This guy's like
as if she
expert,
had
I
no
think.
idea
I
that
don't
she
know.
was dead.
Why was I
Scarlett
recommended to
Jenkinson
do
also
fucking
claims that
Hollow
she
Knight
never
immediately?
once stabbed
Hey, I
Brianna.
wouldn't say
She said
halfway,
that
but I
it
got
was
to the
already.
False
And
Night.
honestly, it's actually really fucking hard
Here's a guess
to
I mentioned is super
determine
interesting,
the
but,
exact truth here. Only 3 people know who
Yeah, the distant
stabbed
levels have a
Brianna
little
and how many
difficulty
times
indicators.
each
I
of
did
them did
notice
it.
that, yeah.
One of those people is Brianna, who
Actually, this
is
is
no
like
longer
top.
here to tell us. And if
Like,
Tweedledum and Tweedledee won't
I've
back down from
done
having
so many hours in
opposing
Jump Dash.
stories, then I'm not sure we can ever find out the exact
Ooh,
truth
how,
of
wow,
these
wow,
cases.
wow, wow,
The
aha.
trial lasted almost 4 weeks. Throughout this time, both of the kids were being held in cells and they had compulsory psychiatry sessions. Not much of note happened with Eddie during this time outside of court, but Scarlett was a different story. Her psychiatrist notes that said that she was thrilled by thoughts of violence and sometimes sexually aroused by it. Not only that, but while she'd been in her holding cell, Scarlett had actually managed to make another kill list. How the fuck did that get past them, boys? Who's the officer in charge around here? All the names on Scarlett's kill list 2.0 were different guards and
The fact that it's a 2.0 is crazy. That's a 2.0 is crazy.
Clearly, this girl has patterns. The trial finally came to an end on
Are you
December
excited
20th,
ready for tomorrow?
2023,
Yeah,
when
definitely
Scarlett
ready. You got your guns
Jenkinson and
already
Eddie
set up?
Ratcliffe were found guilty of the murder of Brianna Jai. And though it couldn't be determined who did what to Brianna during the attack, the judge concluded that it didn't really matter when it came to their punishment. They were both equally
You
responsible
open the
for
debug
what
menu for
happened
HK.
to their
Jesus,
victim. The
I
judge
didn't do that at
acknowledged
all.
that
I don't even know how.
transphobia and homophobia were a contributing factor that further antagonized Eddie into killing Brianna. But despite this, neither Eddie or Scarlett were charged with a hate crime. And
What?
I personally think that is quite frankly despicable, especially
That's
on the part of Eddie
crazy.
Ratcliffe, who had made numerous transphobic remarks whilst plotting Brianna's murder. From only ever referring to her as it, to saying he wonders if she'll scream like a girl or a man. I personally think that the judge dropped the ball massively there. I'm honestly offended by
I need to
such
grab some
decision,
batteries
and I
before
think
the.
there should be
Oh,
way
you
more
need to grab
outrage towards that. In my
This should be
opinion,
fine.
this was so clearly a hate crime, and Brianna's identity as a trans girl.
Can you try a paper
was
money? I want to
so
see the gimmick. Yeah,
central
I definitely want
to
to.
this
Yeah.
whole thing.
I want to see if we can beat
Anyways,
this over real quick.
Eddie and
After this
Scarlett's
case, then I'm probably
sentencing
swap
hearing
over.
came in February 2024 when both of them were sentenced to life in prison. Eddie to serve a minimum of 20 years and Scarlett a minimum
That's not
of
enough.
22. So
That's not
strictly
enough.
speaking, they could both be out a few years before their 40th birthdays. That is enough time to get a career, to meet someone, fall in love, start an entire life and a family. Something that they both completely robbed Brianna of. On the court steps, Brianna's family read out statements about the murder and Brianna's memory. And I just want to read out a part of Esther's in particular, because it was a statement not just full of sadness and love for Brianna, but she advocated on behalf of the accused
keep on doing too early.
families too, which is quite something.
The ammo is only
She
cost me
described
180.
Brianna as larger than life.
I like to say
as
only.
funny, witty, and fearless. She thanked the dog walkers who found Brianna, the emergency services who responded to her, and the jury who found her killers guilty. But she closed saying this: "Please have some empathy and compassion for the families of the young people convicted of this horrific crime. They too have lost a child and must live the rest of their lives knowing what their child has done." And I think that is so powerful, and it's truly admirable from Esther. Vigils for Brianna were held across the entire UK. People everywhere were talking about her, making banners and signs with her picture on. Even the Sam Smith did a beautiful tribute to Brianna during their London show at the O2, wearing a halo specially made with Brianna's full name written among stars. Brianna's funeral was full of her favorite color,
Going up,
pink.
oh my god,
White
going up there kind of
horses pulled
sucks.
her coffin, while everyone
It just feels so
else in
heavy.
attendance was also wearing pink. You know what? Usually I wouldn't go into this much
No idea
detail,
how expensive
but
that
I think
shit
this
can get.
next part is so beautiful.
I mean, yeah, I
Brianna's
don't buy ammo
body
at all.
was cremated after the ceremony, which is maybe a bit more unusual. I'd say burials are more common in the UK, especially if it was a younger person that passed. But her mum, Esther, knew that Brianna would hate to be left alone. She knew exactly where Brianna would want to be, and that's in her bedroom at home. And so Esther gave Brianna's bedroom a makeover. She painted the walls with a fresh coat of pink
That's gonna be
paint.
hard for the mother.
She bought the pink fluffy rug that Brianna had been nagging her for ages. And she decorated one of the walls full of pictures of her daughter. Brianna's ashes sit in her bedroom now in a little pink urn to match the way that Brianna always used to wear
I feel
pink
so bad for the
pajamas
mother.
at home. A month after Brianna passed away, her mum was taken aback with just how
Her
many
next are both
cherry
ones are the
blossoms
worst shows
were
in the
blooming
Justice
in
System
their
ever.
area.
Really?
There were so many, all brighter than Esther had ever seen. They were so pink. And similar to that, on the day that the jury found Scarlett and Eddie guilty, the sky was also pink. And on the day that the judge gave them their life sentences, rainbows appeared in the sky. And I just want to take a second before we continue with the aftermath of this case to do a second charity shout out, because Esther and Alicia, Brianna's mum and her sister, actually made a charity in Brianna's memory. It's called Peace and Mind. The donations to Peace and Mind go towards teaching kids in school mindfulness, to equip them with coping methods and techniques to combat negative emotions, just like the anxiety that Brianna struggled with so badly. Of
That's a
course,
nice
the link
cause.
to Peace and Mind will be in the description if you would like to find out more, or donate in Brianna's memory. I have, and I encourage all of you guys to do too. I also want to add here that Brianna's mum Esther has written a book called Under the Pink Sky that tells her and Brianna's story. We wrote today's episode using some extracts from the book as reference, but we made a conscious decision not to retell Esther's story. It's important to us that she's the one who tells the story of her and Brianna's life. So if you're listening to this podcast episode,
It's so hard to go
after
up.
already having read Esther's
Doesn't
book
matter
and
because
you're
that all is
thinking that
disgusting.
we've left gaps in the story, it's because
You
we
can turn it
believe
off
that
now if you
those
want.
parts
Well,
are
we're almost
for
done with the
people
right
who
now.
knew
How
her
far are we?
deeply to tell. And if you do want to read more intimately about Brianna or the
We
family's
are
life
6 minutes
or
away.
the
Yeah, I might as well
personal
finish it all.
elements of the case, then we do really recommend you go and check out Esther's book. Now, to close off the episode, I just wanted to take a moment to talk about the way that the press
Good video.
handled Brianna's death.
Honestly, yeah,
because
very
it
interesting
was
video. I
not
mean, horrible
right.
year,
When the
but
news
like,
broke that Brianna had died, some
you know,
media
it-
outlets began
it is
referring
interesting
to
case
her
to hear.
using he and even dead naming her, aka using the name that she'd had when she lived as a boy, which
That's
is
fucked
so disrespectful. Surely these reporters were intentionally trying to dig out her dead name because she had been living openly as Brianna for a long time by her death. Everyone knew her as Brianna. No one was actively using any other pronouns or any other names. She was Brianna, she, her. And one of these publications, I'm gonna name and shame, it was the Times. They even went so far as to publish the story originally calling her Brianna.
I'm sorry, that's kind of funny to
she,
me.
her pronouns.
I'm gonna
And
name them.
then they went back in, revised the article, and republished it, now using he, him pronouns
That's
and Brianna's
fucking-
dead name, which is fucking disgraceful. I think people like that deserve for karma to hit them like a truck. Like, what do you gain from
Jesus.
doing that? What do you
Why?
gain from going back into that article and stripping Brianna of her identity? That is so grim. That is evil. In the wake of Brianna's death, there has been a campaign to amend the UK's Gender Recognition Act to allow transgender people who have died to be legally remembered on their death certificates as the gender that they identified as.
Trans
while
rights,
living, while
transgender pride,
perpetrating their
transgender
death.
pride, transgender 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 pride.
Gender recognition certificate before they died. But again, I'm gonna say, like, what do you get out of that? What harm would it honestly do to anyone to allow Brianna to be remembered as a girl on her death certificate? It's really not that big of a deal to others, but it is to trans people and to their loved ones. And as I film this episode today, only recently did our UK Supreme Court rule in favour of fascism to purposefully exclude trans women from what should be safe spaces for all women. They ruled that a person can only be legally defined as a woman if she biologically has a vagina. And now trans women could be
Denial goes
excluded
back up.
from single
Denial
sex
goes back up.
spaces like toilets and changing rooms. Not only excluded from the women's spaces, but forced
Gender
to use the men's
recognition certifications
spaces.
are so
And
hard to
quite
get. Are there
frankly,
really?
That sounds a million times more dangerous for trans women
Because of the
than
product,
the
right?
quote-unquote
Jesus.
danger that cis women could experience from having trans women in our bathrooms with us, where they have been for decades without issue, let me remind you. The group who led this whole campaign are called For Women Scotland, and they were celebrating on the steps. They were drinking Prosecco like it was some huge win for women. It's fucking not. It's honestly just insecure, bored women, intellectually lacking the ability to act on real politics, and instead turning the lives and the safety of trans women into a debate that puts them in even more danger. Trans women are constantly in danger, yet some cis women, and obviously men, are obsessed with forcing this narrative down our throats that trans women are a threat to us. They are not. I should know. I have been sat covering cases of young women's murders for years, week in, week out, and the biggest threat to cis women are cis men. And they don't need to change their whole entire gender identity
Got a fair point, yeah.
in order to attack us, to rape us, to murder us. If a man wants to hurt a woman, he will do it. He won't pretend to be trans in order to do it. On top of the constant political scapegoating, transgender people are over 4 times more likely than cisgender people to experience violent victimization, including rape, sexual assault, and even aggravated or simple assault. And guess what group the majority of perpetrators of this
Hold on, why didn't it go up? The
Cis
fuck?
men. The people who fill the bathrooms and the
She's
spaces,
still
the changing rooms that trans women are being forced to use, despite how dangerous the statistics.
I'll give her. She's very.
And honestly, why the justice system
Probably
couldn't
like,
even class the
probably.
murder
That
of
just-
Brianna
I
Jai
fucked
as a
up.
hate crime is beyond me. If someone shouts,
I'll give her
gay
this. She's very
and then
passionate. And honestly, I can
a
admire
member
that.
of the LGBTQ community, that is a hate-fueled murder, and you cannot convince me otherwise. And those two, Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, should not only be remembered as murderers, but as
Agreed.
transphobic ones too. Brianna was
I agree.
already such a strong figure in the trans community, and she would have grown up to be one amazing woman. She'd already helped so many others just by giving advice online and having the strength to exist as herself. In a time where trans lives are in so much danger, just like Brianna's was.
Oh, what the?
we need to
Oh
do
my
more to
god!
protect
I
them,
died
not
there. That's
exclude
such an
and
easy
reject them the way
spot.
that the Supreme Court ruling and the right-wing media would have you believe. Our trans siblings are facing enough dangers as it is. Dangers like Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe.
Damn it.
But enough about them. Let's end this with Brianna's moment. We will always remember Brianna Jai as a truly iconic beauty, full of bravery and kindness. She will live on forever in the way that we celebrate and remember her. She always wanted to be famous, and to me, she always will be. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Outlaw Podcast. It was a very, very heavy one, so I just want to check in. Is everyone okay? Everyone doing okay? I'm sure you can tell I'm very, very passionate about this one, and I had to keep pausing to, like, compose myself throughout, but
I like the background, though.
I really hope that this episode touched your heart as much as looking into this case
and
touched all of our hearts
74.
here at
Oh my god,
Outlaw. I'm getting a little
79.
bit emotional now. Anyway, back to YouTuber mode. If you are watching on YouTube, please leave a like on this video and leave us a comment so that we can continue the conversation. If you're listening on a podcast platform, then please rate us 5 stars. And with all of that being said, I will see you in the next episode of Outlaw Podcast. Bye.
Honestly, good video. It was a very good video. Let's see real quick. I can just turn this on too. Honestly, pretty good. I liked it. I liked the video. I know that sounds like for everybody. I watched a mixture of them. I can show you the one I actually watched. Let's see. What's so yeah, the one I watched. I mean, this is like there's like 3 different channels, right? Which would be this one. So like this guy, the Iwu, because he does body cams. He also does another one, I believe, where it is not library. Like talk. There's another one. I forgot what it was, but he has like explore this one. This one has like a lot of interesting stories that you've seen. You get a lot of interrogations though with this one, which I find it interesting. There's like I don't watch as much anymore. Granted, I'm subscribed because it's on this account, not my personal one. Yeah, I'm gonna put your video. I'm definitely watching that. That's 25 minutes. That's not too long. Let me save that. Watch it later. And it's an interesting case. Well, it's a very interesting case. Anyway, Paper Mario. I will say about the Geometry Dash real quick. I did not like the robot. I don't like how they built the robot. But it honestly, as soon as I started clicking with the mouse, it genuinely felt like so good. The wave actually felt really responsive. The ball even felt really responsive, which is not something I was expecting. Like, genuinely, really fucking good. I actually really like the Geometry Dash. I could play that for like hours. It's by that channel I like, that Scambit online scammers and waste their time. Oh, I know. There's plenty of people that do that. I know some that do that. And I used to watch. No, like I used to watch a little bit of it. I didn't watch a lot of it, but like, oh my god, that shit was fucking funny. They have some funny ass moments. Let me make sure that's actually working. I was right. His game audio isn't working.
I sent you the other one.
Why isn't game audio working? Oh, because we're not on. We're on that. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, there we go. Now we should get. Also, thank you, Jersey, for sending that. A lot of these benefits can so from changing the controls of the native ones. Yeah, yeah. Like it, Jump Dash 100% benefits a lot from just changing to like clicking with the mouse. For at least, definitely for me at least. Like holy shit, without that, it was a very input. I'm not used to playing with a controller. All right, let's see. Paper Mario. I've never played Paper Mario in my life. Difficulty. It is a 4.5. Okay, great. Okay, okay, we got you. Hey, we got you like climb and stuff. Ooh, I like that. This looks like a regular level. Yep, it's woe zone, so I expect gravity changes. Oh, really? I don't. Okay. Where would he go? Oh, wait. See, there's a little. Okay, it's gonna feel a little weird now because I haven't played like Celeste in a bit. I haven't played Celeste in a bit, so now like I feel like weird are the controls. Oh fuck. Music sounds kind of funky. I like it. Like I see this. What the fuck? I've been playing for 4 hours. I have. You're right. Where do wait? Hold up. The fuck? I'm guessing I do reverse. Oh, I have to do a reverse, don't I? I have to do a reverse, don't I? Oh, I never mastered it. I don't think I can do this one then. I don't think I can do this one. Because I did not master the reverse. Fuck off. Go through the door? Well, that's what brought us out over here. Yeah, brings us outside. Just backtracks. Yeah, I'm not good with that. Damn, I guess I won't be able to see the gimmick then. Fuck off. Maybe extend hyper instead of wave dash? Oh, yep, that can work. Makes more consistent. I'm gonna go eat. Alright, Jersey, you get some sleep. Get more than 3 hours, if possible. Okay, that was a bit further.
Enjoy Breaking Bad.
Oh, we'll see, because I'm gonna try to say the watch tomorrow. I will let you know. I will send you a DM myself. Okay, that was a horrible fail. But it gives me another chance. Okay, that might work. Fuck. I just need to get my dash back on that, and I think we could beat up. feel like I'm going into territory that I should not be in since I have never mastered this tech. 10 a.m. stream tomorrow, yeah? No, not tomorrow. I mean, I could stream tomorrow, maybe, but it'll be more of a surprise stream. I'm streaming on Sunday. I suck at this shit. Oh man, I need to go in the. I actually probably should go to the gym matchup. Oh shit. Okay, bro, okay. That tells me I can do it. That tells me I can do it. Fuck. What time would that be? So Sundays will be 10 a.m. Will be 10 a.m. EST. If I stream tomorrow, it will kind of be like today. Maybe. This kind of depends. Again, if I stream tomorrow, just be more of a surprise stream than anything. I need to dash up. I just need to dash up. Can I just climb the left wall? Not all the way because of spikes. There we go. The fuck do I do here? What? Wait, what the fuck do I do here? Wait, what? Don't stream tomorrow. Wait, don't stream tomorrow. I'll be able to keep my streak. Okay. All right. Wall bounce. W. Wait, what? How do I wall? Wait, what do you mean wall bounce though? Like how? Oh wait, like wall bounce and we go to the left and the right, left side maybe. To save. Okay, we're getting better at that. Oh, I guess we could wall bounce and go off that. I just have to... Just does not feel like it's enough height though. Or spike jump. If that's this F spike jump, I can't. I just won't be able to do that. No. Let me check. Those blocks breaking go on. I didn't realize that. No, I think it's just skill issue. I think it's just a skill issue. I don't know what you would do there. I'm thinking maybe you wall bounce off this and then you go onto here. Maybe? But I don't know if that's enough. I got close to that one right there. Honestly, the fact that I'm able to actually... I feel like I'm already able to do that pretty easily. Not easily, but like relatively easier. I'm not surprised by that. Damn it. Probably wall bounce into the small. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I could probably climb onto the left side of it. Actually, no, I would be. If I get the bottom one, I don't think I. Oh no, I can. Ooh. Fuck. Okay. We can do that. We can do this. I can do that. I didn't go far enough. So what? I have to learn new tech. So what? I can do it. Okay, never mind. This is the, like the what? This is the first room. Damn it. This is the first room already, and I'm already already getting to a fucking roadblock. What the fuck am I doing? I legitimately forgot to fucking wall bounce. Gonna do a couple wall bounce. And go far enough left. Fuck. I just want to honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna probably do this room. That's gonna be it. But like, oh, I could have dashed up. I could have fucking dashed up. Fuck. I'm trying to do extended hyper there as well. Okay, that was kind of... There we go. Easy. 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 Next room. Next room. Is this gravity? Yeah, there's gravity. Oh, you wall bounce upside down. Are you control? Wait, Elrias, are your controls also inverted? They are. Wait, oh, they're not. Wait, do I have to wait? I can make it from there, right? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to fucking get some form to go extended. Ah, fuck no, dude. Yeah, dude, this is gonna take. This shit's gonna take me. How do you do? Wait, I'm trying to think. Wait, I'm trying to think. How do we do even a hyper? Not hyper. A wave dash. That feels so weird. That feels so weird. Oh, that feels so weird. Alright, yeah. I'm probably not doing that one. What? Let me see what other difficulties they had at save. I wish I saved my fucking Hollow Knight one. I wish that was saved, but no. Fucking... You know, the game literally said crash. So, fucking boohoo to me, I guess. Ugh. Anyway. Well, I'm gonna stream here. I've been streaming almost for 4 hours. Which, honestly, I thought I would stream a bit more, but... Either way, I'm fucking starving. I need to get some food myself. Collab-wise... Very interesting. I don't know why I didn't expect it, like, some of the stuff that they did with it. Like, Hollow Knight was very interesting to me. Hard, but interesting. But if it's expert, then I don't know if I'll be able to beat that. Granted, I was able to get through a decent portion of it, but, like, it's gonna take a while. Let's see, like, Subnautica is 2 stars. Right? Portal is 2 stars. That, whatever that is half a star. Minecraft is 2.5 stars. Terraria is 3.5. Catbird is at like 75%. Deltarune is 1 and 1.75. Whatever this thing is, 3.75. Then you got Hollow Knight with being 3.5. Actually, wait. that right? Hollow Knight? Yeah, 3.5. Well, not 3.5, but like 3.25. So now it goes 2. I like how jump charge is like fucking 5. 5 all aboard. It's the only one I've seen with a 5 on the board. No, with jump charge. Why is jump charge so like on the harder side on every one of these? Oh, okay. Besides this one, Madeline's brutal. I don't know how to say that correctly. I am not saying that correctly. I thought there was also other stuff. Like, wasn't there like mini games or something like that? I don't know. Loads, area west, nothing. I look over, but I'm in a stream there. So far interesting. I will probably play a bit more, but we'll see. I know next stream I'm going to be doing. I will be doing Strawberry Jam. That'll be Sunday though. Tomorrow it's a maybe stream. I don't know. It's not something I'm completely sure of. But I appreciate anybody coming by. I hope you have a good night, have a good day, and that's gonna be in the stream.